Alrighty, hopping straight into this one. Monarchy versus Ice semis that we've got going on right now. Let's take a quick peek at Drift. Getting some shots down. Not able to actually capitalize on anything, it seems. And as I say that, Level takes down Molly, and PTX does indeed take down Setup. So now this is going to be Drift versus 1v3. Explain, Level, and PTX. Let's see if Drift is able to get anything done, or is this all she wrote for this first round. Taking a quick peek up top with some smoke in the way. And of course, if you're not familiar with the sniper showdown, essentially only TRG and only U ratio are allowed. So the two sniper rifles are those two. Anything else is disallowed. So no knifing, none of that stuff. The only things that are allowed is knifing for movement and smokes. No stacking. Full rules can be found at mobileesports.org with all the information for our tournaments as well. And as I say that, Explain and crew for Ice are now up 1-0 over Monarchy. PTX pre-firing through some wood there, some boxes. Taking a quick peek left, right, center, nothing so far. And also one quick addition to that, 1U ratio per team at most is allowed. You can pick it up if your teammate dies, but you can only have 2 U ratios on the map total, so 1 per side. Explain takes down Drift with the help of PTX. Now we have Setup and Molly. 2v3 as Molly and Setup are... Well, I spoke too soon. They're all down and dusted. Explain, Level, and PTX coming out hot over here. And I know it's kind of funny because ice, you know, cold ice. But anyway, it's been, well, nice and chilly for them. Level, let's take a quick peek at what he can do over here towards this right-hand side. Nothing going on right now. And Setup, as you can see, pre-aiming. You're going to be seeing a lot of just pre-aiming and holding angles, just holding those iron sights, or the scopes rather, as Molly actually opts to grab one. PTX immediate trades getting through the actual box, hit through the box. Not enough to do much other than some damage. And oh, that was a dirty quick scope by Level. Level, can you do that again? Level trying to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately for him, unable to do so. Does indeed get tagged down to 58 HP and a dream. Has to reload for the Setup. Knows this, and Setup pushes towards the back. Gets a headshot through the wall there, through the carton. And 1 round right now for Monarchy as they are starting to heat up. Hit marker, Molly. Drift, Molly, trades going down. Last person left alive for the side of Ice is going to be Level. Out in the open, not sure what he was trying to do there, as he leaves himself exposed to all sorts of angles. And, well, ultimately, teams are rather... matches now tied up 2 apiece. Drift watching this left hand side, does indeed grab 1. Level, gets absolutely rocked. Can you get another one? U ratio, I believe that was a ratio that was just picked up right there, and that is indeed the case. I believe PTX grabs 1. That trade on Drift, 2 versus 2. And now you see the smoke coming into play, the tactical use case right now, using that smoke for cover, picking up that U ratio. And oh my goodness, 1-1 right now, 1 versus 1 rather. Smoke is still there. Setup, Explain. Who's gonna win this one? TRG versus U ratio. Explain down to 38 HP, looking for the U ratio, unable to find it so far. Teammates might be communicating as to where it might be, and he does indeed find it, but he's gonna squeak away with it. He does indeed squeak away, gets a shot off. Somehow, some way, extremely limber there. Setup. Did you see him? The drag scope not connecting. They know where each other are. Explain. Hops on down. Trying to get a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different sight. Explain. Setup. There should be a confrontation in just a moment here, folks. Who's gonna get the timing? Who's gonna get the timing? Explain. Putting down some shots. 1-2. Setup winning that gunfight. Oh my goodness gracious me. And now
What is going on, Critical Ops Esports fans, and welcome to the grand finals of the Sniper Showdown. I am Mantis, and I'm joined on my right over here by Sudden Death. Are you excited today?
Oh, am I excited? Who doesn't like a sniper tournament? 360 no scopes, some no scopes as well, just right up close and personal. Instead of hitting with the uppercut, you go ahead and shoot them point blank. I'm excited. Before we get into it, folks, we got a couple things we got to cover, so let's go ahead and dive on in.
Yeah, of course. First off, you guys can see here on screen the new Esports supporter bundle. First off, we have that limited time $29.99 bundle with the knife, the AK, and the SG skin, or you can just get the knife on its own for $19.99. And of course, this promo is from Critical Force. Critical Force wants you guys to know all sales made from this bundle is going to be going directly towards the future of Critical Ops Esports. So make sure you guys are taking advantage of this if you want to help and support Critical Ops directly.
And you already know. Get your skin. You need something to give you some energy, to give you some focus in game. And right now, you can use code Esports Mobile at checkout there at gfuel.com to get 20% off anything at gfuel.com. That's 20% off anything. The holidays are coming up. It's a great time. Maybe you want to wait a little longer. There's always some special Black Friday deals, but some of you guys like to get the shopping done early. I respect planning. I don't personally do that. I'm kind of a last second shoot from the hip type of guy. I like to get up close and personal with the sniper rifles and do the no scopes. But hey, for those of you who'd like to shoot from long range, 20% off right now at gfuel.com will get you 20% off anything in your shopping cart.
All right, quick look at the brackets here on screen. We can see we're here for the grand finals today. Underestimated versus Ice. Underestimated had a quick 2-0 sweep yesterday. They were able to easily knock out their opponents, whereas Ice had to fight a bit of an uphill battle. It ended up being 2-1 in that BO3 before they came out on top. So it looks like Underestimated had a slightly easier time yesterday versus Ice, who actually had to work a little bit harder. But we'll have to see how this matchup is going to go for today, so we dive into these team lineups here.
Get today underestimated. We got Clan Ice versus the aforementioned underestimated here. Chat, let us know you think we'll be taking the W's here.
Oh, and the rosters come through. And all of a sudden, it all makes sense. I'm seeing all the familiar names. We have Malik, Valley, Level, Explain, PTX. So I'm starting to understand the gist of how things are going to be looking today. I mean, this looks like it's going to be some of the top players, definitely in the past, over from the Europe region. I mean, these guys, you have names like Malik, Valley. These are guys that I've seen compete in like Pro League in the past in Worlds. These are guys who definitely always come out on top.
They know what they're doing. They definitely know what they're doing. They'll be standing all 10 toes on the ice, nice and stone cold. But underestimated is going to be their opponents here. Because they're standing nice and cold, you'd hope they wouldn't underestimate them. But here they are. Tyler, Styles, Armor, Stoopy, Dusty Dom. Again, all familiar names. I know we've casted them in the past, Mantis. They know what's up.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And it's starting to look like the matchup today is going to be the Kings of EU versus the Kings of NA. That's how it's looking to be as far as the Kings of Snipers, I should say, because definitely a lot of really strong players on both sides. Again, this underestimated lineup. We've seen a lot of these guys as well competing in the past in Pro League and Worlds and stuff like that. I'm looking so forward to this. This is going to be a really exciting matchup.
Before we hop on into it, just taking a look at the pricing here. First place taking the championship ratio skin ×5, MES emblem 5 for all the team players, 150 event cases and 15,000 critical ops credits. And then for second place, again, these are the prizes that will be divvied out today. Will be 120 event cases and 12,000 credits right there. So somebody's walking away with all the goodies there in first place, and somebody's following up with second place prize. And what we forgot to mention there in the prizing is whoever takes first place gets the bragging rights, gets to hold it over their head and send you messages in the DM that we won't share online. But anyways, here are the maps coming up. Impasse looks like it will be our first one.
Oh yeah, Impasse definitely going to be I think this is going to be the one that just showcases pure sniper one-on-one skill. And then when we get to Warehouse for the next one, we're going to start to see more people trying to take advantage of wall bangs and predictions, stuff like that. So I'm a little more excited for the second map. I think that's going to be the one that's more interesting. But Impasse definitely is going to be the one where people are going to be holding down those lanes and trying to figure out if they can figure out the right spot their opponents are hiding in.
Chat again, let us know who you think is going to take this in the comment section down below. Nice BO3 here.
And speaking of, if you guys weren't already aware about all of the rules for this tournament, just in case you guys are tuning in just now, for those of you that wanted to know, for the Sniper Showdown here in the Grand Finals, teams are actually allowed to use smoke grenades. This is a new rule that we weren't implementing previously. So smoke grenades are actually allowed. It's limited to 3 per team, though. They cannot stack the nades or do anything like that. So they can't be dropping extra smokes and spawn. So they're able to run 3 smokes throughout the round just to help them maybe try and take a more advantageous position. And then also, it's only 1 U ratio per side. So the other 2 players have to actually rock a TRG. And so because there's only 1 player with the U ratio, a lot of it could come down to whether or not the TRG can capitalize over the U ratio, or if that U ratio player can end up just finding those body shots or even headshots if needed, but ultimately triumphing over the weaker sniper. I definitely think that because we're playing on smaller maps as well, another thing that you kind of have to think about here today is that almost immediately, these guys are kind of walking out of spawn into a gunfight immediately. This is very different from like that kind of stuff. But anyways, we just got confirmation that the match is live. We're jumping right into that right now.
Here we go. Yeah, basically instant action as soon as you go ahead and respawn. Keep you on your toes. And we're live, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. I was just making sure there's no reset coming in.
Man, Exclaim. Holding down the stairs with this U ratio here. Oh, and that's a big TRG pick coming in. It's a 2-on-2 right now, but the ratio's been dropped on the side of ice. And yeah, Amor is able to find another one. He's able to recover the ratio from his teammate. Or no, looks like he's opted to stick with the TRG. And yeah, he's going to get wallbang headshot. And Stylers is going to open it up with the first round for underestimated. And Amor trying to see if he can find a pick. Snoopy can open it up this round with the U-ratio. PTX is going to get dropped. U-ratio player is still alive on the side of ice. Oh, and Amor almost gets taken out, but that player misses shot with the jump peek.
Snoopy, gonna find explain as well. Only 1 player left here level. He's trying to stay here on the down low. He's getting pushed right now. Snoopy is there, level. Finding Styler, is gonna be back on off. Try to pin him here in the corner. Surprise! Oh, Armor's gonna go around. Oh, I think the other side. Snoopy's gonna try to pin him. He's been hit once. Level finds him with the no scope. Oh my gosh! Armor is there as well. There's no way he come back. There isn't. Level almost is able to do it, but the quick scope there by Armor drops him with a TRG and underestimated. 2-0 here.
And currently it looks like they're trying to decide who's going to rock the ratio. It's going to be Snoopy, but PTX instantly getting that headshot through the smoke. That's going to be disgusting. X-Flame trying to hold down this right side with the ratio. Underestimated, not really taking the advantage. Snoopy able to find one. Evening it up. Oh, and X-Flame spots the player, but Stylers is able to get the wallbang headshot and take him out. And Level is getting tagged right now. But he's able to find the wallbang headshot on the Stylers, and Snoopy's left alive with the ratio in hand. He's going to spot him. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's able to find the ratio. But Snoopy with the wallbang to clean it up. And underestimated, they are just walking through them right now. I mean, it's a field day for them.
There it is. Explain, opening it up there on Snoopy. Stylers in the corner. A little bit of util going out. Armor. Evening the body count board up here. It's a 2v2. There's no way you go for the no scope across map like this, do you?
I mean, you never know. With the TRG, you could do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen crazier things. I'd like to see it, though. Right now, just playing his heads. Looking for him, nice and slow. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
I was about to say, I really like that angle. But level, it doesn't matter. He just takes him down anyways and finds the 2-piece as well to clean it up. And that's the first round on the board for Ice. Snoopy trying to see if we can find anyone. Everyone is playing over on the other side here. Well, not necessarily. We got, okay, now they're starting to spread out. And some damage is being taken. Silos looks like he's gotten tagged by a TRG here. Snoopy trying to see if he can find Explain there. Oh, he gets vision on him for just a moment, but isn't able to connect it. And he's still going and trying to see if he can pop off with those wallbang shots. Maybe able to get lucky.
Oh, there it is.
Able to find level, and that's the ratio down as well. They're going to try to recover it. Are they going to get to it? Yes, it looks like PTX is able to pick it up. Explain still locking down that staircase. TRG in hand. If they could drop Snoopy, that's going to even it up a lot, because that ratio really needs to get taken down. Explain now holding this cafe angle. But they're not biting. Underestimator playing this so passively, and Styler is going to peek him from the side and catch him off guard. And PTX, the last man standing with the ratio in hand, and now they're pushing up. He's able to drop Snoopy, and he finds a second on Styler's weight. There's no way, right? Does he know he's pushed up? I think he's heard him. Oh, he tries to go for the no-scope. Oh my god. And Amor, the no-scope headshot. I thought PTX was going to clutch that up, but no. And Amor just popping some shots through the smoke here. Oh, I thought that was going to connect. For sure. It looked like it should have. Maybe he was just moving a little too much. They're spotting the player on the Heglish on those stairs, but they can't seem to be able to pick it up. Oh, and he's gotten tagged as well. Amor's the last one standing. Picks up a Euratio. He's going to smoke himself off as well. But Level is just going to pop some shots through the smoke and able to take him out.
Explain here. Getting a little aggressive. Decides back on off. Back over to Stylers. Once again, working those angles.
Oh.
Explain is there. Explain that, Stylers. What are you doing, dude? Level D ratio looking for Snoopy. Oh, that was a nice shot there. Small little drag. Drop him on the ground. Underestimated. Up by 4. Ice trailing them by 1 here. 3-4.
Yeah, Ice managing to make a comeback here. I was kind of doubtful in the beginning, but it seems as though they've sort of found their rhythm. But Snoopy's going to open it up, trying to see if he can stop any momentum they've been building up. And Snoopy gets the second one through the smoke on Level. Explain is all alone, and Snoopy, this man just locked in. He said, let me ace for my team real quick. And he did exactly what he needed to.
Just a casual ace. Nothing special. Nothing biggie.
Stellar's already taken some damage, and Snoopy has as well. And Amor's going to get headshot. All of a sudden, all these players are susceptible to any shot. And in this case, TRG is arguably better. If you're already low, I feel like the mobility you get with that gun is just going to be better. Level, able to find a Eurasia wallbang onto Snoopy, and it's all up to Stylers. Can he clutch it up for the team? No, PTX with the wallbang is going to find him. Oh, Level, that's a huge opener. Stylers getting dropped immediately. And Level trying to see if he can capitalize on the stairs. And Snoopy is going to get taken out. That's a wallbang through the smoke headshot by Level there. Only way to top that is by also no-scoping. Oh my goodness, he's right up in his face. What is happening right now? He pulled out the knife for a second, like, hold on, I forgot I can't do that. It looks like he tagged him as well, but Amor's able to finally get the no-scope shot. And now he's locking down these stairs as best he can. Manages to back up into the cafe, that's good. At least he can have some more cover, but I think he's about to get pinched. I don't think he knows that PTX is behind him here. But no, PTX isn't really pushing either. I guess he's afraid that he's being held. And X-Flame is just going to be holding down that other side. And they have him pinched, and ultimately he is going to get dropped.
Stylers with a nice 2K. Explain here, trying to find, drop him down, preventing from doing more damage. Just himself now, and Amor is going to get him.
Man, all of a sudden, this is getting like neck and neck here. Like, I didn't really think.
That's what you should get.
From the beginning of the game, I wasn't expecting it.
Who is your pick here? Ooh, Level.
I didn't even. The second the round started, Snoopy immediately got taken down to 1 HP. I guess someone was just holding the right angle as he spawned in. But he's able to still find one anyways, and Level with the Eurasia trying to capitalize. He's kind of cornered right now, but he's able to get the wallbang. Did he spot him pushing up on the right there? He's smoked off currently.
I don't think so. He's going to jump down.
Oh, I think he saw him. Oh, he goes for the no-scope, though. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Oh, and he picks up the TRG to try and see if he can have a better shot. Both players are low, so TRG is probably better here.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, Level. You can't be missing that. And Amor, dude, they're just hiding behind the walls now. Who's going to come out on top here? Both players low. Amor just needs one tag with this TRG to find the kill. And he's going to find it. Underestimated, securing their lead by 2 now.
And we're off. Trying to go for the wall bang. Amor is going to get dropped down to 69. Nice. They're going to rotate across here. Util coming out. Amor at the hard scope down here in the right lane. Again, trying to go for those wall bangs. PTX is the first to strike, dropping a kill there. Snoopy is out. A ratio being picked up by Stylers, and he's been hit as well. Ice. Trying to stay frosty here. They get too cold, those scopes will fog up though. And there it is. That was almost, I thought it was a collapse for a second.
Yeah, I did too. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to be like, did both these players just line up somehow? But no, no shot. An opportunity round looks like Level and Snoopy are going to be the 2 Eurasia players. Level has a great spawn for this. And he's instantly going to capitalize. Amor gets dropped. And I think he spotted him on the side there. But they're able to cross to the other side of Cafe. Level's still holding this peak, though. Oh my goodness, yeah, Tyler's just going to walk right into the crosshair. Level's looking to see if he can maybe get an ace. Snoopy last one standing. He's going to have to reverse clutch it if UE wants the round. And Level locking this down right now. Waiting for Snoopy to pop up from anywhere. Once his smoke drops, Snoopy's going to have to make a move. I think he's expecting them to push. But they're holding the ground right now, not really going on the offensive.
Oh.
And X-Flame is going to clean it up.
Nice. Tied up here, 7-7. Ice with the momentum on their side. Might be able to slide here into the first spot position here. They take this round 8-7. Slide into the lead, excuse me. Nice trades going back and forth. Snoopy is down. Moore has the ratio.
Able to pick it up, and he's locking something down right now. But nobody's really peeking on that side. If he can drop level, I think he has a chance here. But that's really what it's going to come down to. Oh, and he's going to spot him, but no, it's the wallbang. Only going to take him down to 50. And they're going to be trading shots right now. Amore's down to 38 now. And he knows one wallbang is all he needs to ruin his day. So he's got to play really passively. Trying to hold that cheeky angle under the umbrella. Oh, and that's a shot you can't be missing. And PTX is going to capitalize with the wallbang from the TRG. And Ice, for the first time, are going to take the lead.
Yeah, you can't be second guessing yourself like that. You gotta pull that trigger. Snoopy. PTX is there. Nobody's pushing Snoopy. Level, finding more. Very close. Snoopy. Down below 50 HP, and there it is. PTX gonna finish him off. It's 9-7, sliding even farther up there in the lead.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Ice have gotten a newfound sense of momentum coming towards the end of this game here. Underestimated really need to bounce back, and that's a great way to start. Snoopy immediately finding the pick on Ice. And they're going on the offensive. Amore's push up in their spawn. X-Flame able to get some damage, and he's going to find the no-scope. And it looks like Snoopy is pushed up with the Erasure as well as Styler's hanging back. Snoopy is deep in enemy territory right now, and he's got to be careful. And these guys are scared too. I mean, they're holding down inside their spawn. They're terrified of getting cornered. And X-Flame is going to get dropped by a headshot. Level now the last man standing. And Snoopy's made it on the stairs. Oh my goodness, what is happening? They're trading no-scopes. And Snoopy trying to see if he can catch him off guard. Gonna fall down below the stairs. And it's gonna be the no-scope wallbang headshot. Underestimated. So close to tying it up now.
Okay, that was dangerously close. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
I was about to say, I thought that was a collat.
close.
Literally like half a second sooner, that was going to be a collat. I'm sure we're going to see a collat at some point during this stream. Like, if we don't, I'm going to be disappointed.
When you have this many rounds of just snipers coming up, the odds begin to come into your favor, right?
Exactly. And Amor just patiently holding this left side, but no, he takes a crowd shot. That's a crazy shot. Oh my goodness. PTX. That's what I like to call capitalizing off of value there. And Snoopy, last one standing, able to find one. Erasure could be the one to clutch this up. Snoopy maneuvering through all these different little platforms here, trying to see if he can maybe get a better position. That smoke is going to fade any second, though. And now he's opted to just hang back by the stairs. Oh my goodness, he actually... Oh, I thought he tagged him. For a moment, it looked like he tagged him, but he didn't. And Level is going to find the pick. Ice only need 3 rounds to win now.
Well, might have underestimated their own team or their opponents here. There it is. Explain, starting off strong, putting underestimated in a tough spot. Ooh, I thought more was going to get dropped there, but no. All right.
Oh wait, they're coming back. Level, I just noticed this man's KD. He's 23-9 right now. This guy is just absolutely carrying for the side, which makes sense. He's the one with the ratio, like most susceptible to get the most picks. But he has been the most consistent so far. And we'll have to see if he can carry through here in this 1v2 scenario. He's getting pushed on the left by Stylers. I think he spotted Amor there. Waiting to see if he'll peek up. But Styler's is going defensive. I don't think he knows, and yeah, Styler's just gonna walk up and no scope headshot him point blank.
There it is. Scotty doesn't know.
No, he doesn't. Oh, PT, that's a dangerous cross.
I was about to say PTX is about to find out real quick here. Explain finding Stylers. Snoopy down to 50. I thought he was getting aggressive and pushing up, but decides to go to strafe on over towards his right. There's PTX. Head pops up, but he goes out and dodges back down to his left. A couple quick shots. Going for one more. Come on, you can find PTX. Snoopy, you got this. The Red Baron here looking for the big pumpkin. It's a great pumpkin, right? It's been a few years since I watched that. Got his little stingers out. To be 2 here.
Oh, how is Snoopy getting
low.
wallbang there?
A more with the TRG. Almost. Oh, nice. Snoopy causing so much chaos over in Havoc on the right-hand side, giving Moore an opportunity to find another pick.
Breach wins.
And there it is. Moore doubles up. Team Underestimated has tied it back with Team Ice.
I have a feeling we're gonna be going the full distance in this first map. Like, just the way it's been neck and neck
Yeah, I don't see
ever
either of
since
these
the first
teams-
couple rounds.
Yeah, pulling 3 out of the hat here.
But PTX opening it up on Snoopy is going to be pretty big. Amor did kind of pop off last round. Him securing that ratio could be pretty big. Styler is going to get low as well. Amor's still nice and healthy, though. I'm waiting to see if he's going to be able to capitalize. Looks like he got a nice wallbang tag there. But no, he's going to get taken down by a headshot through the smoke. And it's all up to Stylers in a 1-on-3. Able to find PTX. Trying to see if he can retreat to spawn. Oh my goodness, they caught him trying to back out. And he's able to recover the ratio. What can Stylers do here? Oh, that's a nasty shot. But Level is going to trade it out. And Ice back in the lead once again. And the question is, will we get any immediate trades here? They're going to spot one on the right. And Amor's going to get dropped instantly. And so is Stylers. All of a sudden, Snoopy's the last one standing. What is happening? He's left in a 1-on-3. And Level's just going to take him down. Ice just instantly ending that round. And all of a sudden, they're only one away from ending it.
Didn't we just say like 30 seconds ago, there's no way they pull 3 out of the hat? Well, Ice has just gone ice fishing. They've pulled out 2 bass from underneath the lake.
And Styler's already getting dropped. This is not a good look. X-Flame's going to get taken down as well, though. Amor finding a nice headshot.
Oh, no.
Oh, no way.
Shoots him in his neck. Doesn't go down.
Snoopy, the last man standing. Can he keep Underestimated alive in this first map?
Trying his best here. Team I's looking to land that 3rd fish here.
Coalition.
There it is. PTX. Incredible. They skate on in to the lead. 28-11. Wow. Get on his level.
Yeah, that's actually insane. Level just absolutely carrying on the side of Ice. This guy did not care. And they weren't even playing on their own server. I mean, look at the ping difference.
Yeah.
Snoopy and Stylers are both under 100 ping. That's actually insane.
Very impressive. We're going to Warehouse next, right?
I do believe we are going to Warehouse next, and I am
Phenomenal.
super excited for that matchup.
Phenomenal. Yeah, I think it's probably my favorite map out of the 3.
Honestly, yeah, Warehouse is going to be the one where I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of those wallbang kills. They were more than I was expecting on Impasse, I'm not going to lie. But now that we're going to Warehouse, we're definitely seeing it a lot more as we come into all of these containers and whatnot.
Yeah, level 28-11, absolutely insane. Hey, welcome back, everybody. What a great first map.
No, super exciting, dude. We got to see a lot of action immediately. I love it, dude. I love these sniper tournaments so much, especially when they only force 1 ratio per side. It really puts a whole new level of thinking to it.
Yeah, I love the fast play you can get with the TRG. Obviously, it's not doing as much damage as the ratio, but you're able to move a little faster, and you do get opportunities for the no scopes a little easier, which is great. You know what Snoopy was doing earlier, which allowed him more to go ahead and he's causing a lot of chaos on the right side of the map, just that one round, and then Amore was able to find those 2 kills on the last players, help them clean up. I think it was what was that round number 20, something like that. It was around 20, 21, something like that. I think it was a great use of utilizing that U ratio and getting too zoned in on the big cannon and forgetting the little archers over here on the left hand side.
100%. Well, I do believe we're going to hop into a short break in a moment here while we get ready for that second map. And then when we do return for that, we're going to be ready to take back into the grand finals action. So we will be back after a short break. Make sure you guys are staying tuned.
Phenomenal.
Alrighty, hopping straight into this one. Monarchy versus Ice semis that we've got going on right now. Let's take a quick peek at Drift. Getting some shots down. Not able to actually capitalize on anything, it seems. And as I say that, Level takes down Molly, and PTX does indeed take down Setup. So now this is going to be Drift versus 1v3. Explain, Level, and PTX. Let's see if Drift is able to get anything done, or is this all she wrote for this first round. Taking a quick peek up top with some smoke in the way. And of course, if you're not familiar with the sniper showdown, essentially only TRG and only U ratio are allowed. So the 2 sniper rifles are those 2. Anything else is disallowed. So no knifing, none of that stuff. The only things that are allowed is knifing for movement and smokes. No stacking. Full rules can be found at mobileesports.org with all the information for our tournaments as well. And as I say that, Explain and crew for Ice are now up 1-0 over Monarchy. PTX pre-firing through some wood there, some boxes. Taking a quick peek left, right, center, nothing so far. And also one quick addition to that, 1U ratio per team at most is allowed. You can pick it up if your teammate dies, but you can only have 2 U ratios on the map total, so 1 per side. Explain takes down Drift with the help of PTX. Now we have Setup and Molly. 2v3 as Molly and Setup are, well, I spoke too soon. They're all down and dusted. Explain, Level, and PTX coming out hot over here. And I know it's kind of funny because ice, you know, cold ice, but anyway, it's been, well, nice and chilly for them. Level, let's take a quick peek at what he can do over here towards this right hand side. Nothing going on right now. And Setup, as you can see, pre-aiming. You're going to be seeing a lot of just pre-aiming and holding angles, just holding those iron sights, or the scopes rather, as Molly actually opts to grab one. PTX immediate trades getting through the actual box, hit through the box. Not enough to do much other than some damage. And oh, that was a dirty quick scope by Level. Level, can you do that again? Level trying to do one more time. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately for him, unable to do so. Does indeed get tagged down to 58 HP. And a Dream has to reload for the Setup. Knows this, and Setup pushes towards the back. Gets a headshot through the wall there, through the carton. And 1 round right now for Monarchy as they are starting to heat up. Hit marker, Molly. Drift, Molly, trades going down. Last person left alive for the side of Ice is going to be Level. Out in the open, not sure what he was trying to do there, as he leaves himself exposed to all sorts of angles. And, well, ultimately, teams are rather, matches now tied up 2 apiece. Drift, watching this left hand side, does indeed grab 1. Level, gets absolutely rocked. Can you get another one? U ratio, I believe that was a ratio that was just picked up right there. And that is indeed the case, I believe. PTX grabs 1. That trade on Drift, 2 versus 2. And now you see the smoke coming into play. The tactical use case right now, using that smoke for cover, picking up that U ratio. And oh my goodness, 1-1 right now. 1 versus 1 rather. Smoke is still there. Setup, Explain. Who's going to win this one? TRG versus U ratio. Explain, down to 38 HP, looking for the ratio, unable to find it so far. Teammates might be communicating as to where it might be, and he does indeed find it, but he's gonna squeak away with it. He does indeed squeak away, gets a shot off. Somehow, some way, extremely limber there. Set up. Did you see him? The drag scope not connecting. They know where each other are. Explain. Hops on down. Trying to get a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different sight. Explain. Set up. There should be a confrontation in just a moment here, folks. Who's gonna get the timing? Who's gonna get the timing? Explain. Putting down some shots. 1, 2, set up, winning that gunfight. Oh my goodness gracious me. And now Monarchy is up in the lead for the first time in this matchup so far, folks. Map number 1 in this best of 3 semifinals of the Sniper Showdown. Smoke down, but it doesn't seem to matter as Molly does indeed take down Explain. Another one, PTX with that nice headshot refrag onto Molly.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting during that quick break time. We're almost ready to hop into map number 2 of the grand finals after Ice ended up taking that first map. But of course, before we get into that, we do have a couple quick things to take care of. Suddy, you want to go ahead and take us through that real quick?
Indeed. First one, giveaway. Here's how we're going to do it, folks. You're going to go ahead and drop your Critical Ops ID down in the chat. We'll be picking one of you lucky winners to be walking away with 5 cases. Oh, 5. You got to put the hand up there in the camera. 5 cases to one of you lucky individuals in the chat. All you got to do is drop that Critical Ops ID. Make sure it is the correct ID. You didn't, do a 0 instead of what was supposed to be a 1, because if it is the wrong one, we're sending 5 cases to somebody else and not you if you do win. So again, make sure that Critical Ops ID is correct, and we'll send those cases over to you. 5 to one of you lucky individuals. You can start that spam whenever.
We're also going to take a quick look again at the new Critical Ops Esports supporter bundle. First off, we have that bundle on the left side for $30 with the AK, the SG, and the knife skin, or you can just get the knife on its own for $20. And again, this is just from Critical Force. So guys, we want you guys to know that by buying this bundle, you're directly supporting the future of Critical Ops Esports. So if you guys do want to help them out, then make sure you're taking advantage of that bundle.
Indeed. And you guys can find that in shop now. While you're there, don't forget to head over to gfuel.com. Use code esportsmobile at checkout to get 20% off anything at gfuel.com. I know Ice is enjoying an ice cold blue ice right now as they're getting ready. I don't know for sure, but that's what I like to think in my head, at least. That's what I like to enjoy. Again, you use code esportsmobile at checkout to get 20% off anything at gfuel.com.
Map number 2 almost underway here. We're going to be taking it over to Warehouse for our next one. They just ended up winning, Ice ended up winning, I should say, 13-10 on our first map of Impasse. And jumping into Warehouse here, I think we got a little bit more wallbang action than I was anticipating on Impasse, but I think it's going to be amplified even more here on Warehouse, because if you're not sitting in that very back room, you're probably sitting behind a wallbangable box. And I think that it's a lot more easy to predict where your opponents are going to be on this map versus on Impasse, where a lot of it is kind of just the same mirrored on both sides. You have a lot more variety on a map like Warehouse here, which I think is going to make for a lot more interesting angles.
Yeah, maybe a slightly more aggressive play. You think? Maybe with the TRG, maybe have a little...
See, my only problem is it's so hard to cross on this map. Like with Impasse, there's so many different spots to hide that I think these guys are focused more on hiding. And because they're focused more on hiding, they can try and sneak up a lane. But like on Warehouse, you just have like the wide open middle with no cover. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, those gray boxes are not providing any cover for you. You can't hide behind them. And so it's so much harder. I mean, maybe with the smoke grenades, they could take advantage of something like that, but it's going to be really hard to play aggressively. I think we're going to be seeing it a little bit less on this map, but again, you never know. These guys are the pros, not us. Maybe they'll kind of shock us with something crazy.
All right, I think we're almost ready to hop on in. Just waiting for that final confirmation.
I mean, in our first map, I'm not going to lie, we really saw some insane action. I know someone ended up dropping like almost a 30 bomb, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas on Underestimated, no one really ended up dropping anything crazy. And so, I don't know, man. I kind of want to see someone on the side of Underestimated really pop off the side. I know Snoopy was rocking the ratio the whole time. And, I mean, I guess both sides technically had a designated ratio player. Maybe mixing that up a little bit and choosing who has the ratio based off of the better spawn could potentially be the better play here. I don't know. What do you think about that, Study? Like, you think they should keep rocking with the same person on the ratio or mix it up?
I think you should mix it up because you can have one player. I mean, all these. Let me start again. I think you should mix it up, and here's why. Everybody here is a great sniper. But there are just games, there are moments where the guy that's been shining for the last week, you go ahead and throw him the sniper rifle. He's just having an off day, and by it's like basketball. Pass the ball around. Maybe the guy who's not normally, he's more the defense guy. Today he's hot from three, and he's been hitting the three. So I think by passing those around, would be good. Volmond, congratulations! I dropped his name in the chat. Congrats on the 5 cases, Volmond. But yeah, I think pass it around a little bit. I think that's a good decision to do. And then if you land on somebody who is just hot from three, using coming back to that basketball analogy, stick with it. But I think passing it around until then, because it gives you that extra damage, that extra power. And you might find that somebody has a TRG now that hadn't been using it, like Level or Snoopy, and they're being a little more aggressive, and it's working out for the team. So we'll see.
Here we are live into the first round. Level already opening it up with a pick on a more, and oh my goodness, a jump shot for the second. And it's all up to Stylers now. And it looks like Tyler has subbed in for this map in place of Snoopy. We were actually just talking about mix it up. So I'm not sure if they're going to be mixing around the ratio player or not, but their designated ratio player has subbed out for the second map. And Styler is able to find a pick. Does he know that Level is below him? This is a really interesting spot to be in. Both players might just be in a bit of a standoff here. And yeah, Styler's just holding the staircase, waiting to see if he'll push him. Dude, I love this, bro. They're both just like, all right, someone's got to make a move. Oh, he's going to drop down. And there it is. Oh, the no-scope as well. That's disrespectful.
A friendly amount of disrespect, you know? It's a friendly amount. There's no teabag and there's no body shot. It's just, casual no-scope.
But yeah, Level already starting off with an ace. Basically on par with what he's been doing the whole game. And PTX finding a huge wallbang immediately. And Heaven, I feel like, is such a dangerous spot to play. Like, you don't have a lot of options where you can go, and you really have to overextend yourself in the open if you want to peek out towards your right side. And Level, that's a huge headshot with the ratio. This guy's just been popping off. He's gotten every pick on the side of Ice so far.
They're Stylers. On one hand, though, coming to my basketball analogy, Level was 28 and 11 and was hot from three, so you probably should just stick with the sniper rifle ratio in his hand.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, and Tyler can't find the shot. Explain what the TRG is going to clean it up, and Ice take the lead 2-0 right now.
And folks, this is a best of 3. Currently, Ice is leading 1-0 over Underestimated. So if they do close this out here, over Underestimated, they will be the champions here of the tournament. All they got to do is get to that magic number of 13, and it's all she wrote. Underestimated definitely needs to go ahead and put the foot on the gas.
I'm sure that fresh sub and Tyler could change this, but oh my god, they're getting so aggressive. How is Styler's all the way up there? He's gonna get taken out by a no-scope, but a more from heaven finding the Euratio pick. And Exclaim is the last man standing, but Tyler with the headshot's gonna take him out and underestimated. There's the point that they needed. I don't know how someone managed to cross all the way over without getting spotted. And we haven't really seen these guys utilizing the smokes too much either. They were definitely using them quite a bit in the last map, which makes sense a lot. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. They just threw out their first smoke bomb. And PTX finding a wallbang headshot onto Tyler as well. Tyler's already taken big damage. PTX just spamming that TRG, trying to see if he can maybe find more value. But Amor is going to find a pick with the Euratio. And chooses to wrap to heaven. He's done this a couple times with the Euratio now, but no, Level is going to be peeking from the other side, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you're in heaven, you just have to expose yourself so much if you want to clear the full map, and there were just too many angles that he had to worry about. I think the Euratio in heaven is a very high-risk, high-reward type scenario. So if they can make it work, I think they should do it, but a lot of the times it's not going to pay off.
Yeah, but let's be honest, all the fun's had in hell. You know, that's what we say here on the ground, you know.
I guess.
3-1 here. Ice up by 2. Yeah, Ice can even. Yeah, Ice needs to be careful though. They stay down in hell too long, they're gonna melt. There's Tyler finding him. 2 players up alive now for Team Ice. Level is here on the ratio. There's Stylers. Underestimated, looking good here in this round. And Tyler finds Level. And they're only 1 round away from tying it up here. Chad, who do you think is taking this? Is it underestimated? You're going to come back here and take us to a map number 3, or is Ice eventually going to close this out?
Oh my god,
There's
aggressive
aggressive play.
so far. What is happening?
Here we go. We're going to get some aggressive.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Dude, my guy was in their spawn. I love the initiative though. That's the kind of creativity I want to see more often. Ice not really. Oh my goodness, what is that shot from PTX? No way. Yo,
I'm getting old because I back in my day I could have done that. Now no way. Shout out to PTX. Oh my god. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Little blockbuster MC4 sniping. Stylers is there.
Exclaim all alone, but he's gonna get no scope wall banged for the drop. And underestimated, they're bringing it back. Oh man, see that moment right there is like just shoot the gun. Like I know you don't know he's there, but we know he's there. If he would have just shot through the wall there, that would have been a big tag. But underestimated, what is this round? They just instantly won. No trades taken or anything. All of a sudden, we're all tied up. Underestimated have turned it around. And Styler's dropping that Euratio. No, he's going to keep it. Holding heaven. Oh, but he's getting peeked from the top and the bottom. Simultaneously, going to take some unfortunate damage there. And Level finding the headshot on him. Tyler's able to recover. Oh, they both? Okay, no, they've swapped it. Okay, TRG back in the hands of Tyler. And Ice, see, this is the only thing I don't like about them. Like, don't get me wrong, I get they're winning, they're playing it safe, but they're so scared to push up. Like, they don't want to take any space. They don't want to play risky. They just want to sit back in their spawn and let Underestimated have all the fun. But now that they've spotted him in heaven, yeah, that's going to be their cue to push up and try and surround him. And Tyler, I don't think he knows there's one behind him here. And yep, PTX from behind is going to find the headshot with the TRG. And Underestimated had a chance to secure their lead. But Ice is going to ultimately keep it. Tyler already taking big damage. And Level trying to see if he can hold this left side, capitalize off of it. Opts to look away. That smoke is going to fade any moment now, and then Styler is going to have to make a decision. Oh, Level. Oh, did he spot him? Oh, he did. Yeah, he sees him jiggling, and I think Styler's also spotted him, and he's like, nope, I'm not peeking that U ratio. Decides to play it safe. Oh, Level tries to go for the flick shot, can't quite connect.
Ooh.
And Tyler is going to win that, and he's going to jump up on the box to find the second with a double kill. And we're all tied up again.
Keep it nice and close. I mean, this was really how the first round was, the first map. And then Ice pulled away right at the last second when we said there was no way they could pull away.
Look, if we don't comment anything about it, then we can't give him the Cassius curse, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but somehow I think he just did it anyways. It's just inevitable at this point. It only works in video games. I've tried to win the lottery so many times now, it doesn't happen. I done that. I don't get it, Crosby. I'm trying so hard. More. Ooh.
What is that? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Wait. This man with the TRG is a demon, bro. He just pushes up and doesn't care. And I love it so much. That's actually going to give Underestimated their first lead of this map as well.
Shout out to Saruntu in the comment section. He just said ice, ice, baby. How have I missed that pun? I haven't. Oh, God. I can't believe I've done this. How long have I been casting? I haven't said that yet. Oh, man. I am getting old. Okay, dude. PTX MVP of this round, no matter what happens. There he is again.
And Level has picked up the TRG. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah. He was, we saw him earlier with the TRG popping off. I think it was a great decision to go and throw him the ratio. He's hitting shots more consistently. Might as well give him the higher damage weapon. Tyler up top here, Level.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're in a tough spot. Barely.
Oh, they're going for the no-scope. Oh my God.
Oh. In his
The
face.
jump shot?
2v1. Tyler, last player alive here for Team Underestimated. Up in heaven. Try not to get burnt. Oh no.
Wait,
That's
no way.
nasty. That was nasty. Disgusting.
Oh, if he connected that, bro, I saw the jump shot. That like grazed the top of the box.
That's
it came close.
Looks like a
Oh my
suit
goodness.
I wear. Oh, get him.
Dude, Tyler, if he clutches this, bro, it's gonna be the 1v3 clutch. He's gonna chuck the smoke to see if he can maybe bait out the cross, but no, he's been spotted on the jump there, and they're just trading shots right now. PTX going on top of the box to try and find a higher angle. Oh yeah, wait, they gotta be careful. I mean, I guess he could pick up a TRG. I don't know if he knows that Tyler's low. TRG could be what he needs to clutch this up. Oh, but no, Tyler from heaven!
God.
And he's actually going to win the 1v3. Underestimated. That's a huge round for them.
Well played, they're underestimated. I wish there was a cool rap song with a nice hook you go. Underestimated. There's not. Bump, 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 bump. PTX looking once again. He's on the U ratio.
Oh, I just realized the Moore is pushed up in their spawn right now. I don't think they know this. Oh, he's coming in from behind. And it's the no-scope on Explain. This guy doesn't care. Underestimated. They feel a lot more comfortable on this. You know, it's so funny. I was like, guys, they're not going to push up. They're going to play back the whole time. They're not going to push up. And then this guy called a Moore just says, you know what? I'm going to push up anyways. I don't really care. I love how aggressive he gets with that TRG.
Ice better be careful here. They're beginning to crack. Level, trying to seal it up. Try to turn the temp back down.
It's all down to a Moore. Gonna try and pick up the Erasio. Able to find it. Smoke on the right side, but no, he's gonna get wall banged for the kill. And that's the only downfall to trying to hide behind those boxes, is eventually your opponents are just gonna start spamming it.
Tossing smoke.
And PTX holding. This is a dangerous angle to be holding.
Is he going to stop now? Or is he going to get back on Level's level? Level seeming to heat up now. Maybe cool down in his situation. Tyler is there. It's a 2v2. See somebody getting aggressive. It's Styler's looking for him. Malik is gone. Wait, did somebody sub for Malik?
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like that. There's no way Malik was here the whole time. We might have missed that.
I totally missed that. What is good? Yeah. Okay, explain. Yeah.
Breach wins.
Oh, and Tyler's gonna find the pick. Underestimated are leading by 3 right now. It's looking like we're going to map 3 here. At least from the current momentum of things. Oh, I've never seen that inspect in my life. Oh, and that's gonna be armor break.
Tossing a smoke grenade.
And Malik is already low. Oh, and he's gonna find the damage there with the TRG. Oh, Styler's just popping some no-scope shots, but no, PTX backing up, gonna find that headshot through the smoke there. It's all down to Amor with the Erasio in hand. Able to find one that's a nasty blank scope. Manages to back up into spawn for more cover, but he has to pop the reload, and PTX going on the offensive.
Underestimated. Still in the lead by 2 here.
Smoke out. Tossing smoke.
Once again, getting aggressive here. PTX sees him, going to drop down. Tries to go for the slide scope, not able to find him. No scope either. He's down to 38 HP, trying to get away. Teammate Malik coming up, trying to drop him. Boom, misses the shot again. They're cracking here. They're melting slowly on ice. Underestimated, pushing up. Malik is there, but it's Stylers. And underestimated, back in the lead by 3.
And more back to the TRG.
Smoke grenade out.
And Level finding a huge opener with the Erasio. Tyler trying to see if he can capitalize with the zone. But he's got some angles to worry about. That smoke, oh, almost found him through the smoke there. All these players bunch up on the right side, on the side of ice. And Tyler's trying to see if he can spot anyone. But ice seemed as though they're playing a bit more bunched together now. Maybe trying to see if they can play more for immediate trades. And Malik, that's a nasty wallbang with the TRG. Tyler's gonna get dropped. And it's all down to Stylers with the TRG. Finds a tag on one in heaven. But he's kind of caught in a corner now. And yeah, Level is gonna be able to find the pick. And they're 1 round closer to tying it up.
Tossing smoke.
Keeping it close here. This is about the point where Ice ran away with it the last time. Or I guess it was 10-10. They was both tied up. PTX. It's time to turn back on. Once we started talking about him, we put the spotlight on him a little bit. He went ahead and crumbled. He cracked. Malik is there, dropping down more. I'll be having no more action here in this round. There's Level. It's about to be at Tyler. Taking the spot inside of heaven. And will his prayers be heard? He misses his first shot. Level is there, looking to find him. Is able to grab him down there in the fire. Ice 1 round away from tying it up, baby.
Yeah, and I don't think Level was rocking the ratio the whole time, but it looks like now he's kind of picked it up and been like, all right, I will lock in. I will be the ratio player for the team. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Amor's able to trade though. Level's already taken some damage from a TRG.
Tossing smoke.
2v2 here.
Smoke grenade.
Trying to feel each other's out. Smoke back. Tyler looking around. Hits him once. PTX. Low on the HP department. Same way with Level. Only ratio is allowed in one ratio is allowed in each team's hands. Amor is carrying it right now for Team Underestimated. Level for Team Ice. Amor's down. Level finds him. It's up to Tyler.
Oh, that's a big pick. Both players low, but Level was the MVP of last game. And he's locking it down in heaven right now.
All of his
I think
teammates
he's
are
just waiting.
finally, dude. Oh!
And he's
Here we
opted
go.
to drop down. Dude, it's just like a game of cat and mouse at this point.
Yep.
Oh my god, and he looks away right when Tyler gets there. Did he spot him?
There it
He
is.
did. And Ice have tied it back up. I think that's the first time they've tied it since maybe like 5-5 or 6-6.
Ice, ice, baby. 10-10 tied up here. This is exactly the point where Ice pulled away last round. And their underestimated is going to win now. I said it. I cast or cursed Ice. We're going to map number 3, folks. I'm calling it now.
Yeah, Amor getting a shot through the smoke is going to be huge and finds the second one. He's on track to ace here. Amor, he's pushing up. He doesn't care.
Ooh.
But Malik able to find one. Can he capitalize with the ratio? Tyler's pushing up from behind. He's getting surrounded. Oh my god. Wait, shot off the barrel? No way. Malik, he fires a no scope and Tyler's gonna clutch it up. I thought maybe Malik was gonna turn it around there. I was a little worried for a second. And Tyler trying to see if he can capitalize with the TRG. Going for those wallbang shots. Gonna pop the smoke as well. Give him some space to cross. And PTX locking it down in heaven.
Oh.
Styler's waiting to see if he can find dude. If he takes like one step forward, he's cooked. He's gonna chuck the smoke. Oh, Styler's gonna miss the shot.
He has no idea how close he was to death. So close. Ooh! Did that bullet just fly right over his head?
I think it did. Like, it literally just barely went over his head, bro. That was like cinematic.
It was like a clinch you move. Oh,
And
Styler's
Styler's
down. 69. Nice. Tags him, drops him. Nice.
Getting
There's
another tag, dude.
coming in.
This guy's a
Oh.
TRG demon. He finds a second.
Oh, that was
can
clean.
he win it
That's
on
like
his own?
stepping stones right there. Hopscotch, baby. And a more.
Oh my god. Okay. And all of a sudden, we're at match point.
I told you. I cast is cursed it. Sorry, guys. We're going to map number 3.
And Level got a really bad spawn for that ratio, but it looks like he's able to get out full HP after enough time. Amor trying to lock him down in heaven. That's an interesting smoke. And Amor giving his position. Oh my god, he jumps on top of the barrel to spot him. Level is going to find a huge opener. That's the ratio down on the side of Underestimated. I don't know if they've dropped any more, if they have to go recover that from heaven. It looks like Stylers is going to make a move for it. And he's able to pick it up. Tyler's still holding it down on the bottom with the TRG here. Able to back up the spawn for some more cover. Still popping a couple warning shots here and there. Stylers, dude, I'm so nervous, bro.
I mean, there's no time. Ice knows the situation here, and they're going to play this nice and slow. They're melting. They're in a tough spot. Is an Arctic wind going to come in here and refreeze the lake? Or are they going to fall through? Tyler, Stylers, the last players alive here for Team Underestimated. Going for some no scopes. Just some pre-fire, some blind fire. Really, this isn't even pre-fire. This is totally blind. This is gambling at this point. Straight across, almost loses his life. There's level. Tyler finds Malik as a 2v1. Team Ice trying to stay alive on this. And it's PTX finally turning it back up. It's 11-12 here. Team Underestimated still 1 round away from moving in to map number 3. Team Ice, not going to let that happen easy, though. We're about to start here. Ratio in the hands of Level and Amor, respectively.
Oh, that's a dangerous cross. Malik instantly getting dropped. PTX trying to see if he can capitalize from heaven. Able to spot Stylers, but can't find the kill. Ice already down a player. Not the best look for them.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, Tyler's gonna find the wallbang headshot. It's all down to Level. I mean, this man has done... He's done worse before, you know? Like, I think you never know. I'm not going to count him out quite yet, but he is getting rushed from all directions here. And Styler's pushing up, but no, it's going to be the no-scope. They're just panicking at this point. Level's going to find one, but Tyler is going to clutch it up. And Underestimated are going to take map number 2. We are going the full distance here, folks.
Sorry to Team Ice. I know I cursed that, but you're welcome. Welcome, Underestimated. Amazing map number 2. And we will be headed on into... That's the exact same score from last time. No, excuse me.
Yeah,
13-10, right? Yeah, okay. So, match point deciding? I don't know. They played about the same. It's not like servers played that big of a role. Well played, both teams. Map number 3, here we go.
And I do believe for our third map, we're going to be taking it over to Overhaul. And Overhaul is going to be a very interesting one. This is going to play very differently from all of the other maps. Like, I honestly have not really seen Overhaul enough in like tournaments and stuff to really know how this is going to play out, because it's not really like such a mirrored setup, kind of how Warehouse and Impasse is. Like, this one actually opens up for a lot of interesting angles.
Overbold. All right, sorry. Quick words.
Yeah, that was an exciting map, dude. I loved how aggressive they were getting. I don't know if we're gonna see that on Overhaul. It's definitely a map that's a lot harder to push up. But again, I said the same thing about Warehouse. You know, I'm just not gonna say anything. Maybe these guys will just get aggressive if they feel like it.
It's the catcher's curse. I mean, that's just how these things go. We can't help it. Folks, we are going to do a giveaway. Go ahead and drop those Critical Ops IDs into the chat once again. We got map number 3 coming up. This is the whole enchilada. After this, one of these teams is walking away into first place and has the bragging rights along with all the other goodies we showed off earlier. We'll probably take a look at that once we come back from break time. And yeah, we'll go into break time now. We'll be back with our on the flip with more words, quick words.
Alrighty, hopping straight into this one. Monarchy versus Ice semis that we've got going on right now. Let's take a quick peek at Drift. Getting some shots down, not able to actually capitalize on anything, it seems. And as I say that, Level takes down Molly, and PTX does indeed take down Setup. So now this is going to be Drift versus 1v3. Exclaim, Level, and PTX. Let's see if Drift is able to get anything done, or is this all she wrote for this first round. Taking a quick peek up top with some smoke in the way. And of course, if you're not familiar with the Sniper Showdown, essentially only TRG and only U ratio are allowed. So the 2 sniper rifles are those 2. Anything else is disallowed. So no knifing, none of that stuff. The only things that are allowed is knifing for movement and smokes. No stacking. Full rules can be found at mobileesports.org with all the information for our tournaments as well. And as I say that, Exclaim and crew for Ice are now up 1-0 over Monarchy. PTX pre-firing through some wood there, some boxes. Taking a quick peek left, right, center, nothing so far. And also one quick addition to that, 1U ratio per team at most is allowed. You can pick it up if your teammate dies, but you can only have 2 U ratios on the map total, so 1 per side. Explain takes down Drift with the help of PTX. Now we have setup and Molly. 2v3 as Molly and setup are, well, I spoke too soon. They're all down and dusted. Explain, Level, and PTX coming out hot over here. And I know it's kind of funny because ice, you know, cold ice. But anyway, it's been, well, nice and chilly for them. Level, let's take a quick peek at what he can do over here towards this right hand side. Nothing going on right now. And setup, as you can see, pre-aiming. You're going to be seeing a lot of just pre-aiming and holding angles, just holding those iron sights, or the scopes rather, as Molly actually opts to grab 1 PTX. Immediate trades getting through the actual box, hit through the box. Not enough to do much other than some damage. And oh, that was a dirty quick scope by Level. Level, can you do that again? Level trying to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately for him, unable to do so. Does indeed get tagged down to 58 HP. And a Dream has to reload for the setup. Knows this and setup pushes towards the back. Gets a headshot through the wall there, through the carton. And 1 round right now for Monarchy as they are starting to heat up. Hit marker, Molly. Drift, Molly, trades going down. Last person left alive for the side of ice is going to be Level. Out in the open, not sure what he was trying to do there as he leaves himself exposed to all sorts of angles. And, well, ultimately, teams are rather, matches now tied up 2 apiece. Drift, watching this left-hand side, does indeed grab 1 Level, gets absolutely rocked. Can you get another one? U-ratio, I believe that was a ratio that was just picked up right there. And that is indeed the case, I believe. PTX grabs 1. That trade on Drift, 2 versus 2. And now you see the smoke coming into play. The tactical use case right now, using that smoke for cover, picking up that U-ratio. And oh my goodness, 1-to-1 right now. 1 versus 1 rather. Smoke is still there. Setup, Explain. Who's going to win this one? TRG versus U-ratio. Explain down to 38 HP, looking for the U-ratio, unable to find it so far. Teammates might be communicating as to where it might be, and he does indeed find it, but he's gonna squeak away with it. He does indeed squeak away, gets a shot off. Somehow, some way, extremely limber there. Set up. Did you see him? The drag scope not connecting. They know where each other are. Explain, hops on down, trying to get a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different sight. Explain, setup. This should be a confrontation in just a moment here, folks. Who's gonna get the timing? Who's gonna get the timing? Explain, putting down some shots. 1, 2, setup, winning that gunfight. Oh my goodness gracious me.
To the right, to the right, to the... Oh, my bad.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for waiting during that quick break. We're almost ready to hop into map number 3, the final map for the grand finals to determine who's going home, being crowned the winner of the Sniper Showdown.
And do you want to know who else is a winner? Toronto. Congratulations. You are the winner of this case giveaway. I'm going to copy and paste your name in the comment section so you know as well, because we have the delay because streaming. There you go. Congrats. Map number 3. Overhaul. One of these teams is going to be overhauled into the current champions of the Sniper Showdown tournament. We're about to find out who it is, whether it's going to be Ice or Team Underestimated. Ice won 13-10 on Impasse. Underestimated 13-11 on Warehouse. And now we're coming into overall. I was going to ask your predictions, but if we do it, we're just going to use the caster's curse. So we're going to try to be totally...
Exactly. We can't even drop our thoughts on the score. Like, I'm not even going to mention that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens when we get into the match here. Real quickly, though, if you guys are just tuning in and you missed it somehow, make sure you guys are taking advantage of the Esports supporter bundle here in Critical Ops. First off, we have two options you can get. First, the bundle with the AK, the SG, and the knife for $30, or you can just get the knife for $20. And again, just a quick message from Critical Force. If you guys do end up buying this, you will be directly supporting the future of Critical Ops Esports. My apologies. 30 and 20 euros, not dollars. I know I'm American. I apologize. I make that mistake a lot.
Ask ChatGPT to do the conversion for you. Come on, or Gemini if you get the Android phone. I'm going to get really personal with you guys. I'm getting older. I don't have as much energy in the morning anymore. It's been like that for several years. And what keeps me going is G Fuel. I got to get to work, and you know what? It helps me every single day. Code Esports Mobile also helps me as well. 20% off at the checkout. Anything on gfuel.com. That's right. Anything, any flavor. This gives you the energy. This is gas in your tank, fuel for you to get into whatever you're doing. So you have enough energy to come back home and do what you really wanted to do. What you wanted to do since you were that kid. And now that you have the adult money, the big kid toys, you don't have that little kid time anymore. And this helps give you some of that time back. Okay, folks? So you have the time to do the gaming, which you've been wanting to do for so many years now. So again, use code Esports Mobile at checkout. This is something that I use every single day. Quick disclaimer, results not typical, no guarantees, but yeah, code Esports Mobile, 20% off.
And we are here 1-1 tied up right now. This next map is determining the winner of the Sniper Showdown. And again, we're going to be taking it to overhaul for the final map. I'm so excited, dude. I mean, this is going to be the most interesting of the three, in my opinion. There's going to be a lot of room for teams to do anything, and I have no idea how they're going to play. Maybe they get aggressive, maybe they sit back. I don't know who's going to go on the offensive, but one thing I do know for sure is that Underestimated seem to be the team who likes to try and get aggressive when possible. They like to mix things up and have some fun with it, whereas Ice definitely like to play more passively and play it safe, and it worked out for them map 1, but map 2 not so much. I think Underestimated definitely got a couple surprise rounds because they were playing a bit more aggressively. So I hope we get to see some more fun action like that in this third map here.
Crosby, you ready? Is it time? You want me to sing? No, you don't want me to sing. Trust me. There's a reason I cast and I DJ. I don't. There's no singing in between. I'll play backup guitar, but there is no singing. Let's just say I got to drink something other than the G Fuel to start singing.
Hey, I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah, there's no singing going on. But we can, yeah, that's what we're here to do. Folks, let us know in the comment section down below who you think's taking this. I know we got a couple of fans of Ice here. Anybody for Underestimated? I think we're underestimating Underestimated. I mean, just the pun, I know. You just got to keep using it because it's just there. It's too obvious not to, you know? Looked like Ice was going to win that, especially early on. They came back. Ice tied it back up. They went ahead and pulled off into the magic number of 13 to get us into map number 3. Here's their lineup. Tyler, Stylers, Amor, Snoopy, Dusty Tom. You know, Level really was a standout for Team Ice in map 1, but didn't have as good of a map 2, which you could argue helped result in their loss. Overall, a little more consistent over here on the side of Underestimated. PTX was stepping up big as well, but he kind of was a quick burn. Cool.
No, definitely 100%. I mean, I think the TRGs also were just in general finding a lot more value on Warehouse versus on Impasse. Like, I think that the TRGs had a lot more value in that second map, and for that reason, I don't think Level really had as many opportunities to stand out and shine. I think the TRG players had a lot more opportunity to capitalize. I mean, we saw Malik have a couple great moments, PTX as well, like you were saying. But it looks like we're actually ready to hop into this third map. They're going to be knifing it to decide which side they want to start on. Not sure how much of a difference that's really going to make.
Breach wins.
But it's going to be Level getting the ace on the knife round.
Okay.
I wonder if that's foreshadowing.
Coalition
Stop.
wins.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You're right. No
Thank you.
caster's curse today.
I just, a little delay there. Everybody was seeing my moment of heart to heart with you guys. Thank you for letting me be vulnerable with you. I really appreciate it. My therapist said it's important for me to do. And here we go. It has been a minute since I've seen this map.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is probably the least played elimination map of the 3.
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's really interesting, but I think teams just prefer to warm up on the other maps because they're a bit more tactical, I guess you could say. Like, you're practicing more like set gunfights. Whereas with this one, there's a lot more interesting angles, and everyone is bunched up under the plane right now. That's basically what's happening on both sides. With the lone exception of PTX locking down this left side with the ratio, a more rapid. Oh my goodness! And what is that timing, dude? He just turns away as soon as someone runs around the corner, but he's able to find the pick on Stylers and gets a second on him more. This guy doesn't care.
Oh!
And he's gonna get the 3-piece. PTX opening it up with an ace for ice.
You know who uses code Esports Mobile at checkout? PTX.
Apparently. And once again, Level is not starting out with the ratio here. They're actually giving it to PTX and letting Level rock that TRG. So, I mean, so far it's working out in their favor.
Crosby, if Ice wins, can we get a copyright strike and play Ice Ice Baby? I think it's only appropriate. Oh, he said no. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice.
Breach wins.
Oh, and what a bounce back from Underestimated there.
Again, these are the best snipers in the game. They can trade back and forth. It's like any NFL team can beat any NFL team any day of the week. Didn't say they were the best, but I said any can beat. But listen to one of my words. I have somebody in my DMs yelling at me, talking about how I'm wrong with stats. Like, no, you didn't hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said, man. That was close. I thought Level was going to have him.
Yeah, dude, it was like just a moment sooner and he would have been lined up perfectly on the head. And I don't know if they're falling down on purpose on accident, because I know this is a really tight angle. PTX opening it up with the TRG and Level smoking under the plane to try and take an advantageous position. He's pushed up so far, though. He's got to be careful. Oh, how have they not spotted him right now? He's hiding in the smoke. This guy's a ninja, bro. I don't think they know he's here. And PTX is going to get dropped. Smoke is going to fade. Oh my god, he's under them right now. I don't think they've got no idea. Xflame going to find the pick. Tyler's still locking down the side, but it doesn't matter. Xflame is just going to clutch it out on his own with the wallbang headshot. I need to see that play happen again. I don't even think Underestimated knew that it was happening. Like, he pushed up that far without getting spotted. You got to go for that again in the future. Oh, and instantly the ratio pick onto a more. That's going to be pretty huge.
Splain went ahead and cooled back down. They're going to cool him off there by dropping him. That's Stylers. He got subbed out for Malik there early on. But maybe it was halfway through. I think it was about closer to halfway through map number 2. PTX looking. Man, that FPS timing. You can't make that up. You can't make that up.
PTX trying to make this work. With the TRG, it's going to be hard. He's going to get tagged as well. That's going to hurt. Oh, and he spots him on the stairs. And there's the headshot. Wait, what is happening? He's going to get the tag as well. But no, Tyler's going to clutch it up. Oh my goodness. It was so close to all going wrong for Underestimated there. But they're able to tie it up just barely.
That's a nice effect right there with the light. Explain. Has he been getting an opening pick every single round? I think
It feels like it.
It seems like
At
he's
least.
Smoke out.
Oh, what is this, dude? That's a crazy angle. But PTX getting tagged, going for the toe shots there because he's able to see him under the plane. But that's not even going to get him below half. But a TRG could still clean him up if it's just a clean body shot.
Isn't it funny how the human mind works? We saw like that tight angle and we both stopped talking for a moment because it was like we're trying to focus on stabilizing. We're not even playing. Level. Helping his team take the lead once again, 3-2. It's like, yeah, I got to be quiet here so we can focus.
Exactly. You just see those, you're like, I don't want to. It's literally like you blink, you miss a moment. So it's like, we got to make sure.
It's like when you're in the car and you're trying to take a left across traffic. It's like you gotta turn the music down so you can see properly.
And this time
There's
it was level with the opening pick. No matter what, that ratio is getting an opening pick almost every round.
Yeah, that's gonna start adding up.
And PTX chasing a dangerous angle, dude. Like pushing up that far, or that high up rather, where you don't really have a lot of cover. And underestimated playing extremely passively here. Oh, Level's gonna get taken down by a headshot. Explain. Spots him on the stairs. And Amor with the ratio in hand has already taken some damage. He's got to be careful. That TRG could clean him up nice and easily. But Tyler finds the headshot. That's going to be a nasty flick.
Oh.
And Amor with the ratio is going to clean it up. We're all tied up. This is
No
like
more of that, he says.
neck and neck every time.
Smoke out. Boom.
Explain. Once again with the ratio. Oh, no, it was a TRG. I take it back. Tyler looking around. Smoke is out here mid. Oh, he's got the angle. Armor broken. Trying to go back again. Slightly too low. PTX peeking around. Oh, man.
Oh,
He took that extra second and it was over. Level gonna fight him more. And Ice is back in the lead. It's like hot potato. But right now, every single time it ends up falling back in Ice's favor. It can be 13-12 and they'll still take the W. Underestimated has to do something to break that cycle.
and for the first time in a while, Euratio is not almost immediately capitalizing. I like how Level's just holding the stairs here to see if Styler's like pushes up at all. I don't know if he's going to give it to him. It looks like he's not. But those stairs are a dirty angle as well. You can get shot through like the actual steps. Oh, Level's going to take some big damage there.
Smoke out.
Opts to throw the smoke as well. But it's not really going to give him the cover he needs. He has to wrap through spawn. Oh, Tyler. I think he spotted out Level there. Explain, holding a very cheeky angle, but no, Tyler, that's a nasty shot. The wallbang headshot. And Level is able to find Tyler there. It's down to a more in the 2-on-1. Euratio in hand. Can't underestimate to tie it up here. Oh, hesitated just a moment too long. Tries to go for the jump shot. I'm not sure if he's aware that Level's pushed up on that left there. No, looks like he backed down, actually. Oh, and Amor's going to get spotted. I don't know how he's still alive. Oh, he's going to spot PTX. He knows he's on the right. Or maybe he doesn't know he's on the right. Manages to retreat into spawn somehow. But Level with the jump shot around the corner. And Ice, all of a sudden, are going to take the lead by 2. I think that's the first time in this game that they've led by 2.
The cycle has been broken, just not what you wanted to see if your team underestimated. PTX looking. Smoke out. Trying not to fall for those opening picks once again. Some mad blind fire through the smoke, not connecting anything. Underestimated getting a little aggressive here, pushing up towards mid. Oh, that was so close. Trying to find the slide scope. PTX, I'm not sure, is just yelling in the comms right now. I'm surprised he hasn't pushed around trying to get a more aggressive angle on him. It's Styler's up nice and close. Explain is there with the TRG saying, why is this going on? Explain this to me. Underestimated. Jump down. Oh, that was close. 36 HP, excuse me, 38 to Explain's name. And Amor is there. No more of that.
Breach wins.
And Tyler finding Level. It's 5-4.
PTX trying to lock down this left side. Smoke immediately. Gonna cut off his vision. Oh, but Level's gonna find a wallbang headshot onto Amor with the TRG. That's gonna be pretty big. PTX trying to see if he can take an advantageous spot. Gonna get a nice tag on the Stylers, but they're gonna trade. It looks like he got wallbanged actually. And I don't know if he has enough health to get, I think he's gonna be 1 HP from a TRG. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm doing the math incorrectly.
That sounds like a great
He's gonna be pretty low.
1 HP from a TRG. I think we need
Wait,
to
hold on.
do that.
New Critical Ops song just dropped.
Yeah, yeah, it's coming soon this fall, this winter actually. We need somebody with a British accent. Two v two here. Sliding around. Ooh, that was close. Almost made a mistake. This has to be a different level of exhausting. This many rounds of sniping, having to be that precise for so many
the
rounds.
no scope.
Level.
But yeah, no, you're 100% right. Like just rocking that, like it's just so like slow paced, and it's so weird. Like having to deal with that many snipers. You're absolutely right. Like it's just a completely different level of critical ops. But PTX has just turned up the dial. What is happening? Instantly finds the 2-piece. And Ice are up by 2, and he's like, you know what? We got to get some momentum going. Let's make it up by 3. At least that's what he's feeling around. Tyler already taken some damage from attack there. PTX holding this left side, and he's going to get the ace. That's his second one for the map. Apparently, this man just needs to keep rocking that U ratio.
Ice. Ice, baby. 3 rounds ahead. Sorry. I can't get it out of my head now. That song's just been playing in the background.
Oh, smoke coming right and explains way, and that U ratio is going to take him down. Styler's trying to hold under the plane. They did that one play where they push up under the plane, and they haven't done it a single time since then, which is kind of disappointing to me. Like, I really liked the way that Ice were thinking, but I guess if they're winning, then whatever they got to do works. And Level, what is happening in the spawn right now? They're just like, they're all pushed up nearby each other. I don't know what's going on. Styler is able to find one. PTX with the ratio in hand, and he's about to get surrounded from every side, and Amor is going to come in from behind with the ratio.
That was like parkour right there.
Dude, back in my day, the C-Ops parkour used to be crazy. Like, there were some really cool spots you could get into. Oh my god, Amor, what is happening? Okay, he gets taken. I was about to say, he's already in their spawn, like 5 seconds into the round. But it didn't end up working out. Unless Tyler can clutch it up. That's a nice headshot. And manages to recover a Euratio and spawn. Anything is possible now. I'm not sure if they spotted him there. But the shot's definitely going to give his position away. And yeah, Exclaim is going to clean it up.
And we're bound. Let's try and do quick math here. What round is this? Let's see.
13.
3, 14.
Well, I guess
There
we're
you
on
go.
14.
Yeah. Round number 14 underway.
Oh,
Oh!
that's a
I've
clean
been waiting
headshot.
for that.
I have too.
What is this?
What is how has he been tagged
DF? No
3
way.
times?
Dude,
Stylers,
what?
how are you gonna let him?
Oh,
no
okay,
way.
I'm done. Goodbye.
Okay. That's clip of the day right there. Dude,
You can't
so
recover from that.
there's
You're
okay,
in the
I'm not gonna lie.
retirement home.
I can't believe he let him shoot him in the leg 3 times. Like, how did you not catch on to what was happening after the second shot?
And
That
he
was
wasn't slam firing like this. Like, it's a TRG reload speed, baby.
no, that's actually insane. I can't believe that just happened. Exclaim, that might have been the best clip we've seen all day.
Which is nuts because we've seen some pretty cool things. I mean, that wins the cool award for just being like so facepalm. WTF? I'm confused. See, he needs G. This is the problem. Use code Esports Mobile to check and get some more energy, dude. It's okay. I'm there. Like I just had a heart to heart earlier with you. Okay, I know where you're at. I'm begging you from the bottom of my heart. Changes your life. There's Explain once again. Dude, he's just a turret. He is planted up there. He's like one of those ballista dragon killers from Game of Thrones.
Coalition wins.
Win
Ice.
levels to TRG. Dude, they're up by 5 now.
Yeah. Don't say it. Don't say. Well, maybe we do want to say it.
Yeah,
I'm
maybe
not
if
gonna
we
say
say it, then Underestimate will make a comeback, you know? Like,
Who doesn't want to watch that? I mean, I know Team Ice doesn't want that, but boom, 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 boom.
but we, the viewers, want that. Oh, Exclaim. He was like looking at him through the smoke. But oh, Exclaim's gonna get double tagged by a TRG there. And Stylers is gonna end up dropping him. Amor trying to take an aggressive peek. PTX with the TRG in hand. He's getting pushed from everywhere, bro. It's not looking good. I mean, maybe TRG thrives here. Nope, Tyler with the Eurasia is gonna drop him. Underestimated. Getting a much needed round.
Okay, now to the casting gods, we hinted at it. We didn't even say it, okay? We just hinted at it. We were joking. We were laughing, okay?
You're right, you're right. Amor, what is this guy cooking, bro? Every time he has a smoke in his hand, I'm like, I know he's gonna do something crazy.
I hope it's a burrito.
And yeah,
I could go for burrito right now.
Yeah. Oh, the tag. Ice already down a player. PTX has been dropped almost immediately, but Explain with that ratio. Gonna find one. Oh, and he spotted him through the stairs. Wait, Explain on track to ace.
Nasty.
He's gonna get the tag. The wall bang. Tyler's down to 50, and he's just gonna jiggle, crouch, peek him. And all of a sudden, Ice are 2 away from closing it out. Underestimated. They gotta do something crazy here. I'm not gonna lie. Playing passively against these guys has not been working. I want to see the play. I want to see you rush their spawn immediately. I know you want to do it. There's the immediate pick from Amor with the Eurasia. That's what they needed. And level has been dropped. Explain recovering the Eurasia. But it looks like they're still opting to just play passively. Which, I mean, you can't really blame him, you know. The nerves have got to be there at this point.
Didn't Jason Derulo have a song called Jiggle?
Kind of close.
Oh, Wiggle, okay. Speaking of wiggling, there's Explain making that body wiggle. Explain! Come on, you can get him. I thought I was going to have him. Just jiggle, baby. Oh, that's right, it was wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, that's what it does. 1 point away here from match point for Team Ice. Explain doing everything possible not to get blasted. That's going to get clipped. Tyler? I agree, man. Somebody needs to throw a smoke grenade down and just push. Let's get some aggression
That's what
here.
I'm saying, bro. That push under the plane was probably the best push I've seen all game, and it didn't even, no one even capitalized off of it, you know? Like, oh my god, Tyler's getting surrounded from both sides. TRG in hand, he's got to lock in and hit one of these. But no, Explain with the ratio. We're at match point. I mean, underestimated. They got to win 7 in a row at this point, or it's going to be over.
Don't start dancing yet, Ice. PTX.
Smoke grenade out.
I was saying, there's no way he's gonna push that. Oh, I'm sorry. What? I blinked for a second. Oh, there's 2 kills already.
Yeah.
PTX, the last one alive. Doesn't even have the. Oh, he's got the ratio. Never mind. He picked it up. Amore's pushing him. He tries to go for the no scope. Decides to sight in. He gets the no scope. Oh, bring it. Come on. This is the final way to clip it.
Wait.
No way. Stylers is down. He's going for the ace here, Mantis. 79 HP to his name. Tyler with the Eurasia. It's Eurasia versus Eurasia. Potentially the last round at the Sniper Tournament for 2025. Tyler is there, strafing back and forth. PTX should have been gone. He's got 2 rounds left in the magazine. He's dancing back and forth. You can hear the song by, what was it, C+C Music Factory? They're dancing right now to the rhythm jump. PTX, here he is. 1 round left in the magazine.
Tossing smoke.
Smoke going out. He's going to pop the reload? You got to pop the reload at this point, right? Are you too nervous? There he is. 2 rounds left. No, he popped the reload. 7 rounds back in the magazine. Mantis, what's going to happen here?
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, bro, this is like, it's down to the wire. Tyler only has 1 bullet now, but no, it's the jump shot. Last bullet in the mag.
Holy cow.
And underestimated. They're still in it. That had to be so nerve-wracking for them. I mean, they all pushed him 1 by 1. But you can't do that to the Eurasia player. The TRG one, maybe. There's no way he's going to hit 3 headshots. But PTX instantly.
Watch that caster's curse.
You're right. You're right.
Ooh!
Oh, what is that shot from Stylers there? And he gets a second. Wait. It's down to level. Tyler is low.
Yeah, Level's just got the TRG though. Is that the ratio? Oh, is that the? That looks like a turret, which makes so much sense being how Explain's been. Oh, Mantis. This is it.
Oh, wait.
I can feel it.
Oh, he's going for the no scope. Oh my god, what is happening right now? And he's gonna get it. You go for the no scope on match point? This guy is crazy.
He doesn't give a.
Apparently. Oh my god. And wait, what is happening? I don't know if this is miscommunication. Everyone on Underestimated has a TRG right now. There's not a ratio in play. Okay, never mind. Amor is gonna pick it up. But he's gonna get instantly dropped. Stylers with the trade. Trying to peek out under the plane. It's all down to Stylers. 1-on-2. Able to spot one out there. Goes for the smoke. Wait, what is that headshot? Hold on. Underestimated aren't out quite yet. Able to push up to the top here. They're both playing the mirror angle here. Does he spot him out? What is happening right now? I don't know. I guess he can't see him. No, he does spot the toes, I think. But Explame has the better gun. Ratio in hand. Oh no, you can't be missing that. Dude, it's gonna have to be a headshot from Stylers. I can already tell. Like you can't tag him twice. It's gonna be headshot or you're dropped. And Stylers just playing really patiently now. No timer on the clock here. They have all the time in the world to slowly start clearing these angles. Let the nerves kind of die down. Kind of jump peeking now, trying to see if he can spot him. Explame is just playing very patiently, not moving from the staircase at all. I mean, he can see if he's getting pushed from everything. I kind of like the spot from Explame. Oh, and does he know Stylers is there? Oh no, he's gonna drop down. Oh, I think he spotted him, and it is the headshot. No way. Underestimated. They're still in this.
Clawing their way back here slowly. Ice just beginning to crack a little bit.
Smoke grenade out.
Cav, I ask that every single day I wake up. Level opening it up. Is it finally time for Ice to close this out, or is Underestimated going to continue their potentially incredible comeback here? Tyler, looking around. They're all grouped up here. Misses the first shot. Going to go ahead and jump down and reposition here. Probably a good decision. Amor is running down, trying to get a reposition. And I'm keeping an eye here on Level. He's over behind Tyler on his left. Underestimated. Ice is playing so conservatively. Oh, this is not good. Tyler down. He's going to have to go pick the ratio up. Cheeky.
Oh, and there it is.
Explain
with the jump shot.
And it's all over. Ice, ice, baby. Bum, 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 ba bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
You know, I think that was like so spot on. We're getting copyright strike now.
I'm sorry.
We're cooked.
I've had, yeah. That's the most singing. That's closer to rapping than singing, though, so.
But congratulations to Ice for taking it home. 13-9 on the last map, and they are the winners of the Sniper Showdown after a long and hard-fought best of 3. I'm glad that went the full distance, dude. We got quite the show.
That was fun. And, honestly, I think Overhaul was the most fun.
No, it was.
Because it was so much fun watching them play on that map. I mean, the other two, they were more traditional, in quotes. That was, there was so much chaos in it. Chaos is just fun. It's fun. Well played, Team Ice, and well played to Underestimated as well. They definitely had their moments, but unfortunately for them, they just weren't able to muster up enough force to go ahead and bring back the W. But they were able to take us to map number 3, so shout out to them. Chat, do you want to do a giveaway? I'm just asking here, seriously. Do you want to? Okay, you do. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and do one more giveaway. I just wanted to make sure we didn't want to force a giveaway upon you all. So this is, of course, how we roll. For those of you just joining for the first time, you just missed the amazing best of 3 matchup. You can watch it back on a video on demand later, but yeah, opportunity to win some cases here live. Go ahead and drop those Critical Ops IDs. Make sure it's your exact Critical Ops ID, because if you don't make sure it's the exact one, it might be somebody else's, and you're going to be giving them free cases if you win, and you definitely don't want that. I mean, unless you're that generous. I don't know. I'm personally not, but if you are, props to you. Again, Critical Ops ID, drop them in the chat. We'll be choosing one of you lucky people to be getting 5 cases delivered into your accounts. What an incredible best of 3, Manthus.
Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. We got to see a lot of intense sniper action, and ultimately, I guess Ice just pulled through. Real quickly, guys, if you are just tuning in and you missed it, make sure you guys are taking advantage of this esports supporter bundle. For 30 euros, you can get the AK, the SG, and the knife. Or for 20 euros, you can just get the knife on its own. Again, this is just a message from Critical Force. If you guys do end up buying this bundle, you're directly supporting the future of Critical Ops Esports. So make sure y'all are taking advantage of that while it's still in the shop.
And again, you guys already know, if you're struggling with energy in the morning, you need the energy to get through your day so you can finally fill that dream when you were a kid of playing the games you wanted to play because you had the time now, you just don't have the energy. Well, G Fuel helps bring that back. All right. Use code Esports Mobile at checkout. It's our gift to you to 20% off anything at gfuel.com. All right. That's all. You already know the drill. 20% off anything at gfuel.com.
And again, congratulations to Ice on them for winning 2-1 and coming back. Not necessarily a reverse sweep. I think a reverse sweep would have been a bit more entertaining, but Ice did end up winning 2-1. Congrats to them and of course, congrats to both teams for showing us some incredible sniper gameplay all day here today. We got to see a lot of exciting action, and that final map was definitely the most exciting one.
You wanted to be closer. Oh, it was too close. My bad. Sorry. Chat, we're going to continue letting that giveaway. We're going to be choosing one of you lucky individuals here shortly. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We see some familiar faces who are always here and some new ones as well. Thank you all for stopping by. Had an absolute blast. Shout out to everybody behind the scenes here working. Crosby, Kryptonite, DD, Mafula, and everybody else as well. I know there's always people's names I am forgetting to mention. I couldn't hear.
Shout out to our mods in game.
And of course, you, Manthus. Thank you for joining me today. This was a blast. Or I guess I joined you.
Of course. Yeah, technically you joined me. I was the one taking the lead this time, buddy.
Thank you.
Things that we mixed it up.
I am getting old. I know. I need somebody to help take the lead here. G Fuel can only help so much. Code Esports Mobile at checkout. All right. Winter time. Congratulations to Albert Henry on winning cases. Again, congrats there to Albert Henry. Just sent that over. You'll be getting those cases here in the next few days. Congratulations again.
And congrats to Albert. Of course, guys, again, thank you guys so much one more time for tuning in to the grand finals. I hope you all had as much of a blast as we did. But that is going to conclude the Sniper Showdown tournament. Congrats one more time to Ice for winning. And to those of you who tuned in, again, make sure you all are staying tuned for more in the future. If you all subscribe, hit that notification bell, you can know whenever Critical Ops Esports is live again in the future. But I think that's going to be all from us. Suddy, you got any final words before we sign out?
No, do the thing. Like you said, hit the bell so you get notified when we go live. Who doesn't want to hang out with us, You'd be insane not to. Oh, yeah, semifinal match is being uploaded later, right?
Yeah, we actually do have those semifinal games. We're going to have a bit of a sneak peek here as well for after we go away from our faces. But make sure y'all are staying tuned to the channel here if you do want to be watching those semifinal matches that we missed out on yesterday. But I do believe that's all we have for today. So one more final time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see y'all on the flip side.
Peace.
Alrighty, hopping straight into this one. Monarchy versus Ice semis that we've got going on right now. Let's take a quick peek at Drift. Getting some shots down. Not able to actually capitalize on anything, it seems. And as I say that, Level takes down Molly, and PTX does indeed take down Setup. So now this is going to be Drift versus 1v3. Exclaim, Level, and PTX. Let's see if Drift is able to get anything done, or is this all she wrote for this first round. Taking a quick peek up top with some smoke in the way. And of course, if you're not familiar with the Sniper Showdown, essentially only TRG and only U ratio are allowed. So the two sniper rifles are those two. Anything else is disallowed. So no knifing, none of that stuff. The only things that are allowed is knifing for movement and smokes. No stacking. Full rules can be found at mobileesports.org with all the information for our tournaments as well. And as I say that, Exclaim and crew for Ice are now up 1-0 over Monarchy. ETX pre-firing through some wood there, some boxes. Taking a quick peek left, right, center, nothing so far. And also one quick addition to that, 1U ratio per team at most is allowed. You can pick it up if your teammate dies, but you can only have 2 U ratios on the map total, so 1 per side. Explain takes down Drift with the help of PTX. Now we have Setup and Molly. 2v3 as Molly and Setup are... Well, I spoke too soon. They're all down and dusted. Explain, Level, and PTX coming out hot over here. And I know it's kind of funny because ice, you know, cold ice. But anyway, it's been, well, nice and chilly for them. Level, let's take a quick peek at what he can do over here towards this right hand side. Nothing going on right now. And Setup, as you can see, pre-aiming. You're going to be seeing a lot of just pre-aiming and holding angles, just holding those iron sights, or the scopes rather, as Molly actually opts to grab 1 PTX. Immediate trades getting through the actual box, hit through the box. Not enough to do much other than some damage. And oh, that was a dirty quick scope by Level. Level, can you do that again? Level trying to do one more time. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately for him, unable to do so. Does indeed get tagged down to 58 HP. And a Dream has to reload for the Setup. Knows this and Setup pushes towards the back. Gets a headshot through the wall there, through the carton. And 1 round right now for Monarchy as they are starting to heat up. Hit marker, Molly. Drift, Molly, trades going down. Last person left alive for the side of Ice is going to be Level. Out in the open, not sure what he was trying to do there as he leaves himself exposed to all sorts of angles. And, well, ultimately, teams are rather, matches now tied up 2 apiece. Drift, watching this left-hand side, does indeed grab 1 Level, gets absolutely rocked. Can you get another one? U-ratio, I believe that was a ratio that was just picked up right there. And that is indeed the case, I believe. PTX grabs 1. That trade on Drift, 2 versus 2. And now you see the smoke coming into play. The tactical use case right now, using that smoke for cover, picking up that U-ratio. And oh my goodness, 1-to-1 right now. 1 versus 1 rather. Smoke is still there. Setup, Explain. Who's going to win this one? TRG versus U-ratio. Explain down to 38 HP, looking for the U-ratio, unable to find it so far. Teammates might be communicating as to where it might be, and he does indeed find it, but he's going to squeak away with it. He does indeed squeak away, gets a shot off. Somehow, some way, extremely limber there. Setup. Did you see him? The drag scope not connecting. They know where each other are. Explain. Hops on down. Trying to get a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different sight. Explain. Setup. There should be a confrontation in just a moment here, folks. Who's gonna get the timing? Who's gonna get the timing? Explain. Putting down some shots. 1, 2. Setup. Winning that gunfight. Oh my goodness gracious me. And now Monarchy is up in the lead for the first time in this matchup so far, folks. Map number 1 in this best of 3 semifinals of the Sniper Showdown. Smoke down, but it doesn't seem to matter as Molly does indeed take down Explain. Another one, PTX with that nice headshot. Refrag onto Molly. Another one, PTX just doing the dirty. And let's see if he can get a 3K right now. Ace, unfortunately for him, not able to do so, but his teammate Level does indeed level the playing field. 3 rounds apiece. One shot right there from Molly. PTX might trade this out in just a moment, but never mind. As I say that, Drift and crew are just chilling over here towards the back. Nothing much in terms of action. You can kind of see the interesting way that Monarchy might be playing, as they're playing a little bit more staggered. And now Drift ends up going towards the right-hand side, dispersing just a tad bit more, and some movement. Not too much movement now. And as I say that, the disbursement is real. Now they're switching it up. Interesting. So teams are both kind of making their way forward ever so slightly. PTX putting down some shots, unable to connect with anything right there. That would have been the face of setup. More shots whizzing by everybody. Level picking up 2v2. Let's see if anyone hops on into the crosshairs of Molly. Doesn't seem as if that's going to be the case as I say that. Oh, 1-2 teasing, and Molly misses that shot. Uncharacteristic, but does opt to stay in the same position. Setup, just looking down that right hand side towards the bottom. Now you might have an angle on level. As I say that, never mind, they did switch positions. PTX. The round has slowed down quite significantly. If you're a U-ratio player, you have to take a look at that ammo. The reserves do run quite low. 7 rounds, 17 total for that mag, or those mags rather. And Molly, level, unable to catch up there. 3 rounds right now for Ice, 4 for Monarchy, and Monarchy has been on a steamroll. I believe that's 4 rounds in a row. Molly, preeminent up top. The timing was wild there. Opts to just back up at the last moment, put down some more shots. Molly with the wall bang. That's insane, Molly. What are you doing? That's wild. Explain picks down Molly. Takes down Molly right there. 2 versus 2. Drift inching forward just a little bit. Setup as well. Trying to pick up that U-ratio. Does indeed. Oh, the U-ratio pickup fail. No setup. You have to be a little cheesed if that setup. You gotta be set up, or rather, wait, what? As I'm fumbling my words, Drift with that no scope, and then Explain trading that out. Holy moly! See, this is the thing about snipers, right? Snipers, you can really have some fun with them, but also just dominate. If you're good enough, just dominate. As I say that, Drift, rather Molly, taking down level, essentially right as the match starts. PTX laying down low, trying to clear it. Does see someone up top. Unfortunately for him, unable to connect with any shots right there. 1 smoke down. Refires that through the smoke. Nothing connects with that. Both teams are playing very cautiously. Oh my goodness, as I say that, Drift gets his noggin absolutely ripped off. 2 versus 2. PTX and crew do tag up, and now trades are going down. 1 versus 1. Molly versus Explain. They both have the same amount of HP, and they both have U-ratios. Who will dominate this round, folks? Molly or Explain? Let's take a quick peek and see who will do that indeed. Nothing much so far. Both of them just slowly clearing corners, clearing angles. Advancing ever so slightly, as you can see on the minimap. Molly opts to rotate up top once again. Slowly peeking. Sees one, spots Explain getting away with the skin of his teeth right there. Gunfights, rather gunshots exchanged. Smoke going down. Molly seems to be trying to push this smoke, utilizing it for cover. Tactically, Explain has no idea what's going on. As I say that, Molly doesn't quite know either. Gets a shot off, but does not rip anybody's head off right there. 1v1 continues. Oh my, Explain finally able to clutch up that round, and 5 rounds for the side of Ice. Monarchy trailing by 1 as we head into round number 10. Oh, level takes down Drift. Level at 7 and 6 for the KD. Set up at 6 and 5. Molly at 6 and 8. Level yet again. Oh my goodness gracious me. Now we all come down to Molly. Molly, will you be able to do anything over here? Or is the smoke and the 1 versus 3 going to be too much to handle? That is indeed the case as Explame finishes that round. Round 11 coming up, folks. 6 rounds for Ice, 4 for Monarchy. More gunshots going down. Sniper shots. Molly connects with one. Drift connects with another one. And now it's left all alone to ETX. The quick scope. One more. Can he do it? No, the railing there stopped that from happening. Drift picks up that cleanup kill. ETX leading the pack right now at 8 kills, 9 kills. PTX with the crouch shot, given the dirty business right there. Is he going to be able to get another one? Trying to go for some wall bangs, it seems. Drift says, hey, you shot at me what, twice? Well, that's enough, and you can't take me down, so I will take you down. And that is indeed the case. 1 versus 2, Level and Drift and Molly. So Level able to do anything right now? No, he's not. Drift takes him down in that for the count, evening it all up as we start once again this next round. Setup getting 2, leaving this now a 1 versus 3. Setup gets the ace. PTX trading out Molly, but unfortunately for them, PTX a little too nice with it. This just goes to show that, you know, just because you're using the ratio doesn't necessarily mean the TRG is not good enough, because look at that. PTX just decimated. Oh, as I say that, setup trades 2v2, 1v1 now, and Level gets rocked once again. 8 rounds for Monarchy, 6 for Ice. Any weapon is a weapon of mass sniper destruction in the hands of the right player. As you can see, PTX with TRG, but on the other side of things, we have Drift TRG at 10 and 9. So these two are trading snipe for snipe right now, as Molly does indeed pick up that entry frag, or rather that entry kill onto PTX. Level left in this 1 versus 3, but in some shots, no scope through the wall. No way. Through the crates there. One more player, Molly. Oh my goodness gracious me. You had no chance there, did you? That no scope was crazy though. That was a really, really cool no scope. TX pre-aim, and oh, the timing, but his teammate gets taken down instead, and now this is a 1 versus 3 Drift. Is he going to be able to come up with anything, or is he going to get backstabbed over here? Explame gets 1, unable to finish the kill though, and that's okay because his teammate says, hey, I'm just around the corner. I got the finishing tag. 9 for Monarchy, 7 for Ice, as we head into round number 17. Explame looking down low. Level up top, rather, never mind. As I say that, Level gets leveled once again. Taking down all of the players is Level with the TRG, and this is another important aspect of Sniper Showdown. Even if you don't necessarily get the frag, you get the tag, and with 2 TRGs on the map, that one frag makes it, or rather that one tag makes it so that the elimination comes in a little sooner. Teamwork, right, makes the dream work. Level picks up that last one there onto Drift. Oh, insta trade. Just kidding. It was not a trade. And now PTX is left all on his lonesome. 5 bullets in the chamber. 1v3. Got set up and Molly looking straight up at him. One teammate that is going to be drift pushing all the way towards the spawn, but it doesn't matter because setup says, hey, yeah, you're gonna find an L, and he found that L while he was digging for a little bit of a better angle. Unfortunately, not able to find one for them. 10 for Monarchy, 8 rounds for Ice. Drift setup. Molly putting down some shots. On the other side of things, we got Level, Exclaim, and PTX. Finding the grave is Exclaim, as setup does find one. Oh, setup finds one. No, he doesn't. He saw PTX down there, but PTX was a little too quick for him. 2v2. Both players looking up top. Little do they know, no one is up there. Level looking up top as well. Looking over the smoke. Shoots twice. Third time's a charm, although it's only a no scope, or rather a hit marker. Drift is also one shot from finding the next round here. Know where he is. Down low. Covering and pre-firing both angles. Drift, this is going to be very difficult if you want to get this round win. Oh, able to make it out. Not able to clutch up though. And Ice moving closer to that tie round of 10. As we have Warehouse map number 1 underway. Being utilized once again. That's one setup. Ratio swap. Is Exclaim going to be chowing this? He doesn't opt to chow, but he does put down a smoke. That's 3 smokes on the board total right now, as it seems that they're not going to advance too much. It's mostly just a little bit of gunfire exchange. As I say, that setup is actually going for the wild flank right now. Zuma flanks putting down 1, and as I say that as well, Level left in this 1 versus 2 setup, and Molly are the obstacles that Level must overcome. Able to put down more shots on Molly, unable to connect with any of them, and this is tough. He has to reload. 1 bullet left in the chamber, and doesn't matter because Molly gets that frag. 11 rounds for Monarchy, 2 from match point in map number 1. Oh, that's quick. Drift grabs 1. Smoke being placed. It should be opportune if you're on the side of Ice. Oh, PTX with the switcheroo gets that. Now, only thing is that he's left in a 1 versus 2, and it's not happening there. Monarchy may just be running away with this, as they are now match point. Oh, Molly setup finding 1. This is all down to PTX, and this should be, barring some sort of insane comeback, match W for Monarchy. GG's map number 1 goes in favor of Monarchy, 13-9 over Ice. All right, hopping straight into this one. Map number 2 we have here on Overhaul, and Level starts off with a pick. Drift not able to find anything, as it seems all players are just chilling in the building. Not really moving too much. As I say that, now they start to move just ever so slightly. Yeah, those 2 players playing, one playing high, one playing low, just crouch and standing. Let's see who's going to break this, what seems like eternity of silence. Molly tries to quick drag scope the top noggin of, I'm not sure who that was. Might have been PTX. Level now 3 versus 1. Molly left all alone, and Molly's probably going to get taken down in Africa count as I say that. Yes, indeed. Explain now going big. Both sides doing what they can, but ultimately Ice up 1 round right now over Monarchy on map number 2 of Overhaul. Molly set up finding frags of their own, leaving everything now in the hands of Nevermind. As I say that, Explain gets taken down as well. 1-1 right now, all tied up as we go into round number 3. Oh my, Drift gets tagged down low. TRG doesn't matter because level, unfortunately, not able to do anything. Drift set up alternating frags right there and finding that round. 2 rounds for Monarchy. Oh, the toe, he found it to the knee. An arrow to the knee. Drift trying to grab another one, but unfortunately for him, not seeing anybody. Explain, fortunately for him, does see one, and that is set up now, all tied up 2-2. Looking down low, trying to see if there are any toes or legs or anything sticking out that might grab some tag damage. Explain, looking down low yet again, finding one. Is he able to get that? Is, yes, indeed. Molly does get taken down. And now we have Drift in a 1 versus 2 with a U ratio. Does chuck that that smoke down, trying to get a little bit of cover as we have 3 smokes on the board right now. Puts down some fire. Ultimately not able to get that frag onto PTX. Explain looking down low as well. PTX does indeed actually find that frag, and now 2 rounds apiece as we go into round number 5. Oh, it should be a gunfight. Yes, indeed. Set up finding one. Are they able to find anything else? Set up finding another one, and Molly finishing it off. These rounds are either going by very quickly or quite slowly. There's no real in between, folks. Level finding one. Molly finding a tag onto one, but Level says, no, not today. Not today. You're mine. And set up. Tagging one. Level might just be able to grab this one as well, as he's tagged down low, but it doesn't much matter. U ratio and TRG in this instance are both a one-shot to each other, but Explain has that other angle. Level pushing up just a tad, trying to get a little bit of a better angle. He peeks and he's dead. Oh, what? Level, how do you miss that? But it doesn't matter. Explain setup doing the nice snipe right there, but teammates are able to trade that out. 3 rounds apiece. Round number 7 starting in just a moment. Explain, taking a look at him first. Putting on some shots, doesn't matter because PTX able to find the opening frag. Let's take a quick peek at PTX. As I say that, Explain taking down Molly, and now it's all left to Drift. Drift finds one onto Level. Does indeed get tagged down for that, so not the greatest of trades. You would have liked to have seen a clean trade, no damage taken, but unfortunately for them, Drift taken down as well. PTX able to clutch up and secure his team yet another round right now. PTX able to get another wallbang. Is there's not going to be one up to not shoot. U ratio might be able to get through that damage wise. PTX Stay on board with him for a little bit here. Let's see. Through the plane, the window, the tail maybe? Does indeed tag one. That's going to be set up. And finds the frag, leaving Drift in a 1 versus 1 now. Level and Drift, who will come out on top. And Drift says, hey, I'm just going to Tokyo my way onto the map and tie it all up for my team 4-4 as we go into this next round. Quick peek down low over here is PTX and Drift. Who will win this duel? PTX finds one. Never mind, as I say that, Level finds one. Drift finds the frag onto PTX. That excellent chow right there. Proving that sometimes the better shot just wins.
Smoke out.
Handful of smokes on the board right now, folks. Using them for some cover. Getting a little bit of tactile, or rather not tactile, tactical nodes into this match. Explain, trying to find one, unable to grab that frag. Drift looking on, is he gonna find one? He does indeed. Level gets taken down and out for the count. Explain finds a hit marker, tags him down. 5 rounds right now for Monarchy. More chows right now. 1, 2, 3. They're both chowing. Level finding that frag onto Molly and Drift. 2v2. One person that's going to be Explain getting a little bit adventurous. Going up top. Getting... Oh, he spots Drift. Drift probably called that out. And now a 1 versus 2. Explain left all in his lonesome spot setup. Trying to find that frag onto setup. Isolate these frags. Trying to get this 1v2 done and dusted for him and his teammates. Smoke down. Offering a little bit of cover towards the right hand side. Ultimately unable to get anything going as of right now. Does indeed opt to reposition, going up top over here towards the steps. Finds one with the TRG headshot. Not sure how that works out, but setup and Explain left in this 1 versus 1 setup. Crossing towards the top once again through the smoke. Flame up top. Drift drops down. And Explain through the smoke. Excuse me. That's insane. Explain clutching up. And this matchup is absolutely neck and neck, folks. 5 rounds apiece as we go into this 11th round. Let's stay on board with Explain. See if we can get anything going for this moment. As I say that, nothing so far. Never mind. I'm going to walk back those words really quickly as he finds one onto Drift. Now a 3 versus 2. Molly evens it all up, actually. Level once again with the refrag, and 6 for Ice. 5 rounds for Monarchy. These rounds are going by quite quickly, folks. Reminder, as you can see right there, Monarchy are leading 1 map, as they did indeed take map number 1. Warehouse 13 rounds to 9 over Ice. Level, is he going to be able to find anything? Unfortunately for him, not looking like that's going to be the case. And setup gets the wall bang onto PTX, gets the second frag right there onto Level, hunting for that ace. Explain able to tag one. Now this is now a 1 versus 1. Who's going to get this frag? Is it going to be setup or Explain? HP going in favor of Explain, but weaponry could just be favoring the Euratio player that is going to be set up. Unfortunately, unable to get anything going for him right there, as this frag, rather the shot, did indeed not connect. And Explain clutching up 7 rounds for the side of Level and crew. Ice looking just a little too frosty right now as we play on this frosty looking map of Overhaul. Explain might have seen his setup's toes right there, not sure. Smoke going down, gunfights ensuing right now. Molly, PTX, nothing able to connect, but they have exchanged some bullets. Very little movement right now. Some gunshots going down, and well, Level opens it up right now for this 13th round. Tags going down as well. Drift gets tagged low and does indeed tag someone as well. That's going to be Explain. Molly left at 7 HP. Must have been tagged twice. Maybe through the machinery or the ladders or something, but definitely not the situation you want to be in if you are Molly. Level. Molly. Send some shots, not connecting. PTX getting away with his life, and Level says, hey, I got you. I got you. 1v3 Drift. Is he going to be able to drift his way onto another win, or is he going to ultimately find the crash site and not walk away? Let's see. Opting to reload, getting a little bit of info. That jump spot playing nicely, but PTX has a little bit too much to say there and gets that 8th round. Let's see, Drift putting down a smoke, trying to get a guess timing and able to push up indeed, help his teammates. A little bit of some tactical switch up here as Explain is just out in the open, gets tagged by Drift, but Drift also gets tagged. Trey's going down, and now 1 versus 2 as Sep is actually in a world of pain as he does indeed get taken down. 9 rounds for Ice, and this looks as if we are going to have a map number 3. Can't count it 100% on a 3rd map, but judging from these these handful of rounds that we've seen so far, PTX and crew right now are just a little bit too frosty, too cold for the side of Monarchy. That being said, Monarchy does open up this round with a frag of their own, and trade actually happens just now as Explain finds Drift. 2 versus 2. Gunfight going down as well towards over the top and bottom setup. Peeking. TRG spotted. TRG used setup, and this may just be a 10th round win, or rather a 15th round win, giving them 10 points for Ice. Setup doable. Very difficult. Full HP, has a ratio. It will be doable though. Has info on 1 player and their location. PTX up next in this. Oh, the wall bang quick scope, brother Dre. What? That's wild. The wall bang drag scope, and then the second quick scope finding the 1v2 clutch that is going to be set up. 15 frags for him, 11 deaths as we go into this next round. Opting to go with the TRG teammates. Find frags of their own though, and Level finding a second one. This may just be a 10th round as well, unless Molly can get something going. Unfortunately for Molly, not able to do so. That's going down. Nothing connects so far.
Tossing smoke.
Drift opens it up. Drift gets a second one now. Looking for the ace. PTX has something to say about it though. Does indeed get that trade onto setup. PTX looking to get this 1v2 clutch. Unfortunately for him, not able to do so. Molly cleans it up. 10 rounds for Ice, 7 for Monarchy. This may just be a map 3 scenario that we see here, folks.
Popping smoke.
That's going down into the void of smoke right there. And Molly sees him. I don't know how Molly saw that, but it must have just been by the skin of their teeth. Look at that. The outline ever so slightly. Explain. Taking down Molly. V3. Drift takes down PTX. 2 versus 2. Is he able to get a second one? Not able to do so. Smoke cutting off that cutting off that right side just a little bit, so that exactly, there you go, so that the player on the right, Explain, would have to expose himself or just not peek at all. Rotation coming in right now as you see 3 players moving towards that top side of the map, and Explain unable to get that trade. 1 versus 1 as Level is indeed actually able to get that trade for his teammate. Drift down to 38 HP, full HP for Level, and a Euratio in his hand. TRG in the hand of Drift. Which player is going to get the upper hand here, folks? It seems as if the high ground will be going towards Level, but that doesn't mean that the actual action will end at the high ground stance, because right now we have 1 player dipping and dodging down low. That is Drift. Level is actually opting to stay up here, and they seem to be just trying to get a little bit of a better angle on each other, and TRG, or rather not TRG, Drift trying to grab that smoke. It seems as if it's a little too low underneath the actual stairs, and rotation coming in. Level on the other side of the map now, both on the same bottom floor, the ground floor, as you can see here, of this overhaul map. Trying to find each other now. Level and Drift 1v1, round number 18. Does he see him? I think Drift saw, or no, rather I think Level saw him. Drift definitely did not see him, as Drift is still just kind of trying to figure it out. The rotations are crazy though, as they just keep going back and forth, back and forth. You see me here, now I'm over here, and so could work out in his favor, as I think Level has no idea. Now he kind of understands that maybe the timing is different, so maybe he's somewhere else, but not sure. Drift and Level, this is what seems like a 2, 3, 4, 5 minute 1v1 with no clear cut result yet as to whom the winner may be of this 1v1. Drift, Level, what? Drift, excuse me? Level, you had that shot, you took the shot, you missed the shot, and then Drift said, hey, you missed something, and absolutely cleans up. 15 rounds, rather 15 lives have been taken away by this man right there. That is Drift. Gunshots ensue. So far, quiet. Caster's Curse, right? I say that, and 2 seconds later, something happens. Players down low over here, PTX and Level, trying to find this player over here that is set up. As I say that, it doesn't much matter, because PTX does indeed actually find one, but not going to be set up. There's going to be Molly. Set up. Shoulder peeking over here towards Level. Puts down 2 shots, unable to connect with any of those, but does indeed connect with the top one on the stairs. That is going to be on to PTX. Now this is now a 1 versus 2, as we have Drift looking up top, sees one, doesn't take the shot though. That's a Euratio in his hands versus a Euratio in the side of Level, and Explain with the TRG. Smoke going down as well, cutting off that mid portion of the map, the bottom mid portion of the map. Might just be a situation where Drift opts to get a little bit closer after the second, or rather the first pick. Did he see him? I think he might have seen him. Opting to isolate an entire side of the map. Now he's switching to the other side. Shoots. Doesn't get a single frag there though. Puts down a smoke, and this should be enough cover for him to try and get a different angle. Finds one. Never mind. I thought he'd be able to pick up that first frag there, making this 1 versus 1, but unfortunately for Drift, unable to do so. Another smoke going down. Oh my, Drift finding one. Now this is a 1 versus 1. Now Level versus Drift. Level has the disadvantage right now, 33 HP and a TRG, whereas Drift 100 HP and a U ratio. U ratio now been picked up by Level, making this a little bit more of an even playing field. But if he gets picked off from some sort of cover, the U ratio does indeed have the stronger bullet penetration, coupled with the 33 HP. Well, Drift would win that exchange. Pushing up a little bit more is Drift. Level, trying to use the TRG, rather the no scope factor of this weapon right now. The U ratio, never mind, it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Drift says, hey, what are you doing down there? I got you. And Drift picks up that frag. 9 rounds right now for Monarchy as they inch closer to Ice's 10 rounds. Round number 20 underway. Molly sees one. Molly able to get that flick. Molly getting that second kill right there. Will Molly be able to get the third? Possibly, but his teammate setup is going to be pushing towards the back, and PTX is going to be in a world of pain as he's going to get sandwiched in just a moment here. No scope, and the no scope. 10 rounds right now. A setup, Molly and Drift absolutely swarmed PTX and did not give him a moment to breathe, evening this round count right now. 10 apiece as we go into round number 21. Molly finds one that is onto Level. v2. PTX down a player. And PTX now Ice down 2 players. Left all on his own. Able to find one. Does he know there's one person above him? I don't think he does. He does know that there's one on the other side. Oh, somehow, some way, sniffs that there's another person there, but doesn't clutch up at all, unfortunately, for the side of PTX. Unable to get anything going. And this is now 2 rounds away from match and series point, which would mean Monarchy gets that grand finals. We'll have to wait and see if that is indeed the case, though, as it seems as if there is a pause that has just occurred. And with that being said, pause is now over. Quick pause into this 22nd round. Explain grabs one onto Molly. The dual peek did not work out for them. PTX finds one. Set up. Are you going to be able to clutch up in this 1 versus 2, or are you going to be sent into the blender? 1v1 setup, clutching up so far. Is he going to be able to find the second frag onto PTX? Oh, he sees him. He takes a shot, fires, does not get the frag, and PTX capitalizes on that missed shot. You take your moment there, and I think you line that up and you get the frag, but unfortunately, if you are a fan of Monarchy, not what setup did, and PTX able to capitalize as we go into round number 23, 11 rounds apiece. Smoke going down, gets tagged right as the smoke actually disperses. Setup opting to rotate all the way around. Opening frag goes to the side of Drift and Monarchy. 2 rounds, rather. 2 players. Well, 2 rounds actually separate these 2 teams from a W. Also players. And now this should, by all accounts, be a 12th round in favor of Monarchy, as Explain is left in a 1 versus 3. The only saving grace for him is that all the players are isolated kind of like right in front of him, and that he had 100 HP. Unfortunately for him, does get taken down to 38 HP with that TRG tag. Gets one though, still dipping and dodging into the smoke. Fires a little bit more, 0 bullets. He's going to have to reload, but as I say that, it doesn't much matter because the other 2 teammates, or rather 2 enemies, are just around the corner, and this should be a 12th round. Explain staying alive just a little bit longer, pushing, or rather getting one frag. I was gonna say he should have at least gotten that one frag, but unfortunately for him, not able to do so. Still 1 versus 2. Not sure what to do as he is surrounded by both sides. Explain, are you gonna wait, hold on, Explain. What's going on here? Drift? What happened? What did we just see? They were just dancing around, and ultimately Explain said, well, I'll take both of the kills if you give them to me. I don't know what that was. Explain. Wow. Round 12 rounds rather now for the side of Ice. Trailing are the side of Monarchy. That being said, opening frag does indeed go on the side of Monarchy. Assist, okay. And this should be a 12th round. Tie. I don't see why this wouldn't be, but last time around it was the same story, so who knows? Maybe Explain can have some of that magic rub off onto PTX. PTX able to find 1 now left in this 1 versus 2, and you can see right now that Setup and Drift are not making the same mistake that their teammates made last time, pushing up and getting a little bit more on the aggressive side. Now they're going to be staying back, standing their ground, playing the angles, playing the time that they have right now to deal with this one player that is going to be Drift in this 1 versus 2 or PTX. Shots fired. PTX finds 1. Drift does not respond. PTX fires yet again. Might have tagged down Drift down. No, he doesn't. PTX clutches up, finds the 13th. PTX. Oh my goodness gracious me. We're going to map number 3, folks. Alrighty, hopping straight into this one. Monarchy versus Ice semis that we've got going on right now. Let's take a quick peek at Drift. Getting some shots down, not able to actually capitalize on anything, it seems. And as I say that, Level takes down Molly, and PTX does indeed take down Setup. So now this is going to be Drift versus 1v3. Explain, Level, and PTX. Let's see if Drift is able to get anything done, or is this all she wrote for this first round. Taking a quick peek up top with some smoke in the way. And of course, if you're not familiar with the Sniper Showdown, essentially only TRG and only U ratio are allowed. So the 2 sniper rifles are those 2. Anything else is disallowed. So no knifing, none of that stuff. The only things that are allowed is knifing for movement and smokes. No stacking. Full rules can be found at mobileesports.org with all the information for our tournaments as well. And as I say that, Explain and crew for Ice are now up 1-0 over Monarchy. PTX pre-firing through some wood there, some boxes. Taking a quick peek left, right, center, nothing so far. And also one quick addition to that, 1 U ratio per team at most is allowed. You can pick it up if your teammate dies, but you can only have 2 U ratios on the map total, so 1 per side. Explain takes down Drift with the help of PTX. Now we have Setup and Molly. 2v3 as Molly and Setup are, well, I spoke too soon. They're all down and dusted. Explain, Level, and PTX coming out hot over here. And I know it's kind of funny because Ice, you know, cold Ice, but anyway, it's been, well, nice and chilly for them. Level, let's take a quick peek at what he can do over here towards this right hand side. Nothing going on right now. And Setup, as you can see, pre-aiming. You're going to be seeing a lot of just pre-aiming and holding angles, just holding those iron sights, or the scopes rather, as Molly actually opts to grab 1. PTX immediate trades getting through the actual box, hit through the box. Not enough to do much other than some damage. And oh, that was a dirty quick scope by Level. Can you do that again? Level trying to do one more time. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately for him, unable to do so. Does indeed get tagged down to 58 HP. And a Dream has to reload for the Setup. Knows this, and Setup pushes towards the back. Gets a headshot through the wall there, through the carton. And 1 round right now for Monarchy as they are starting to heat up. Hit marker, Molly. Drift, Molly, trades going down. Last person left alive for the side of Ice is going to be level out in the open. Not sure what he was trying to do there, as he leaves himself exposed to all sorts of angles. And well, ultimately teams are rather matches now tied up 2 apiece. Drift
Tossing a smoke grenade.
watching this left hand side, does indeed grab 1 level, gets absolutely rocked. Can you get another one? Euratio, I believe that was Euratio that